there. I think everything should be the exact same, bro. Let's go, man. First Div Cup Finals of an FNCS season. Let me first make sure that everything's good on both. Everything should be good on both. Then we'll start talking, man. We'll start talking. First Div Cup Finals. What's good, Sam? What's good, Sam? See you for another 10 minutes. What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? What's good, Zavio? What's good, Jur? What's good, Matt? What's good, YouTube chat as well, man? What's good, everybody, man? Let's go, man. First Div Cup Finals of an FNCS season. Peter might not play. Why would Peter not play? Why would Peter not play? We're already starting with this stuff right now. What's good, though? What's good, Ice? What's good, Ice? What's good, bro? Focus sucks. All right, bro. Hold on, Ice. Let me make sure that let me make sure that I get you right real quick. Hold on. Let me go like that. Let me go like that. Is Clix streaming? No, Clix is not streaming today, chat. Clix is not streaming today. So we're going to watch Clix and Iggs replays. Obviously, we'll watch Peter and Pollo replays. We'll be watching the off-spawn fights. We're going to make sure that we show everybody that we need to show today, man. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing today, though? How's everybody doing today? What's good, Xset? John, what's good, bro? What's long time no see? What's good? What's good? What's good, Teen Say? What's good? What's good, AJ on the YouTube stream as well? Feeling good? Yeah, I'm feeling good right now, man. I'm excited. Chat, you guys excited for NA? Did any of you guys watch EU? Yes or no? What did you guys think about EU? You got a long shift tomorrow? All right, all good, Sam. All good, bro. Yo, appreciate you, Mess. Thank you, man. Didn't watch? Yeah, some of you guys watched. EU zones. Okay, yeah. Low key. Hold on, I'll talk about my prediction a little bit. We'll chill for a little bit with the predictions, and we'll just but like, dude, the EU zones today, all of them being up here. Like, do we think that's gonna happen again on NA? Hold on. If you guys didn't see it, let me pull up the EU zones for you guys. Bro, look at what the zones were on EU today. Like, look at this. This is literally insane. Almost, what is this? 5 out of 6 zones are all in the exact same area. Like wonky land zones, tip top zones. It was insane. If zones are like that again today, I mean, Clix could be looking good. Savage ran a marathon. Yeah, no, Savage got cooked on EU today, bro. He actually, like, dude, them landing all the way down here and every zone is up here is like worst case scenario every game. Darman Demas dominated. Oh, Demas is playing NA too. There's a lot of EU players in this. Savage is here, Demas and Hari here. Wow. All right, bet. All right, let's talk about my top 5 predictions. This is my EU top 5 predictions were bad today. EU was hard to predict. I don't even lie. You guys know I don't cap you guys. When I had bad predictions, I'll tell you guys I had bad predictions today. But let's talk about my NA predictions here. And if there's anything I need to change, cuz I'm like really close, especially cuz Clix and Higgs aren't streaming. I'm really close to putting Clix and Higgs in my top 5. Hold on, let me tweet this out too real quick. Let me tweet out that we're live, and then we'll talk about the predictions. Let me tweet this out real quick. Chat, what place is Clix and Higgs getting? Tweet this out. What place you guys think Clix is getting? Hold on. Let me go like that. Like that. Bang. And okay, there we go. All right, we should be good. We should be good. Why is Clix not streaming? He said he wants to lock in off stream, which is like respectable, you know, because they've been struggling recently. So I mean, like, I can respect them wanting to lock in. Let me see what place you guys think he's gonna get though. 4th through 7th, 4th, 1st, 2nd, 9th, 3rd. What's good, John? What's good, bro? 3rd, 4th. Like, I think some of the things that I want to do first is I want to move Adris and Ritual up. I want to move Adris and Ritual into 3rd. I think that's what I want to do first. I think I want to go like this. And then I want to go like, get rid of them here, obviously. And then I think that's what I want to do first. Do I move them higher up than that? I don't know yet. Put Adris first. Chat, who do you guys got winning today? Who should I be putting in my first place spot? Because I got Peter and Pollo there. I like their drop spot. I like their spot on the map. I mean, they've been looking good in scrims. They're coming off a back-to-back Div Cup Finals wins. Like, I feel like Peter is like one of the safest options here, you know? Vino? Curvin Vino, that's just why, like, anybody in my top 4, I think, could win. Is that fair to say, chat? Yes or no? Anybody in my top 4 I think could win. Like, I don't really necessarily see Muzz and Sphinx winning, but I could see them top 5. Clix and Higgs are the team that I'm kind of just like, I don't know. Cooper Curly sneaky win. Cooper Curly have been looking good. I haven't seen them look good in the Div finals in a little bit, but like they've been looking good in like opens, some scrim sessions as well. You think Adra's first, Peter second? Last time I predicted Adra's and Ritual to win though, they finished in like 10th. So I just like I'm scared to put them in that one spot again, you know? Put Vino higher. I just moved Vino down. I had Vino above Adra's, but I mean, after I saw what Chino and Pablo did today on EU, like I kind of like Adra's and Ritual top 3. Clix and Higgs top 5. Clix is playing off stream. He's insane when he doesn't stream. Clix is really good when he doesn't stream, but like, I mean, dude, chat, like if zones are all going towards Wonkyland again today, there's a real chance that Clix could just top 3, you know? Let's see. Chat, should I do it? Do I put Clix and Higgs over Muzz and Sphinx? Yes or no? Do I do it? Yes or no? That's the thing I'm 50-50 on right now. Do I put Clix and Higgs over Muzz and Sphinx? Let me see what you guys are saying. Yes, trust. Yes, yes. No, no, don't trust Clix. No. This week. I mean, I did the same thing last week though. Like I put them in my top 5 and then they just didn't. Bro hates Clix with a passion. What if I said that shows that I hate Clix? The Clix and Higgs haven't top 5'd in what, like 3 weeks? Or 2 weeks, I guess? I don't know. When you've been placing in tournaments, you get the top 5 treatment. That's how the game rolls. That's true. Like, I feel like Muzz and Sphinx are almost a more safe bet, but Clix and Higgs could also just finish top 3 today. I don't know. They're so hard, bro. Last week was different meta. That is true. Completely different meta now. Completely different meta. They look good in the Eval Cup. Granted, I mean, they were just psychoing high every game. And Peter, Vino, and Cold weren't in it. But I don't know, man. It's the hardest team to predict. It really is. Cooper Curly 4th. What's good? What's good? S7. What's good, man? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. What's good? You see Shark Face for real? Yeah, I saw Shark Face for real. I mean, he just looks like a normal kid, you know? I don't know why so many people are making a big deal about it. Like, I mean, he literally just looks like a normal kid. Acorn versus Yamzo spawn prediction. Yeah, we do have to do that. We gotta go through all this here. We gotta do split watch. Who's on split watch this week, chat? I think the obvious ones are Kanata Tyler. Who else is on split watch? Is there anybody else on split watch? Are we putting Booga Craze there still? Booga Craze. Let me see. Clix Higgs. I think the only way Clix Higgs split is if they like finish like 20th past, you know? I don't think Clix and Higgs are gonna split. I don't know about that. G Money Rise? G Money Rise is another one, but I don't know who either of them would even split for, you know? Like, who is Rise gonna drop G Money for? What's good, Nier? How am I doing? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. I'm excited. Finally, Div Cup Finals in FNCS season. No more excuses, chat. No more excuses today. We can't hear people who just make the cope that it's not an FNCS season, whatever, you know? No more excuses today. When does game start? Game starts in 16 minutes. You don't think Clix and Higgs will split? Maybe if they don't qual Summit? Yeah, I feel like the only way they could split is if they don't qual Summit. But that's still like a whiles in the future. So I guess we just do those 2 teams right there. All right, Peter Pollo game wins. How many games do you guys got Peter and Pollo winning today? How many games you got Peter and Pollo winning today? 2, 1, 0, 0. 6 is crazy. 6 out of 6 is insane. I mean, Dharma Demas just won 3 on EU. So, like, winning a lot of games is still possible in this meta. 0, 2. I want to put them at either 1 or 2. I want to put them either 1 or 2, but I don't know which one to put them at. They didn't win 1 eval game. Yeah, Carcool. Maybe it's because they weren't able to qualify. Replace Vino with Cold, not gonna lie. Wait, what do you mean? I have Cold Rapid second. My top 5 is Peter Pollo 1, Cold Rapid 2, Adrian Ritual 3rd, Vino Curve 4th, Muzz Sphinx in 5th. I think I go 2. I think I go 2 with this. And then Acorn versus Yamzo off spawn, I'm going 4-2. I got Acorn 4-2 off spawn today. What do we think about this right here? What do we think about the Acorn Yamzo off spawn score? What you guys got? Pretty good list. You might go 5 for 5. I'm hoping I just go better than my EU predictions. My EU predictions were so trash. 4-2, 3-3. I don't think it goes 3-3. I mean, Acorn has literally just been like better recently in off spawns. Is Clix streaming? I don't think Clix is streaming. No. Clix tweeted out on his second account that like he's not streaming and he's locking in today. So we have no Clix streams today, which is like first time in forever. You see Savage running a marathon today? Yes, bro. Savage and Bello, I mean, hopefully they don't have to do the same thing on NA. Because that would be terrible today. Not just going to stream? All right, but yeah, I think the only streamers we're really going to have today is like, what, Kanata? We'll have Kanata. So we're probably just going to be in replays, as always, for all the finals, just all day today. Let's go, Sleepy Gorilla. Yo, Sleepy Gorilla, who you got winning today, bro? What's good, man? How you doing, bro? Who you got winning today? These are my top 5s right here. Let me know if we need to change anything in the top 5s before game 1 starts. Also, we got to run a prediction here. I want to do a simple prediction. Let's just do these two guys right here. Chat, let's run a prediction. Who places higher in game number 1 between Peterbot and Pollo versus Clix and Higgs? Who you guys got game number 1? Who places higher, Clix and Higgs versus Peterbot and Pollo? Vote on the prediction and let me know. Watch Kanata off spawn? Okay, yeah, bet. We can definitely do that. I'll see what Kanata's delay looks like. Vote on the prediction though, chat. Vote on the prediction. If you guys are on the YouTube stream, you want to vote on the prediction, come over to the Twitch and you can vote on the prediction. The lion is not roaring today. Wait, wait, Boogie and Craze are uncon now? I thought Boogie and Craze were just triple con last time I looked at this map. What happened to them? Did every team just leave? Oh, actually, I did see the thing with like, wasn't someone doing something weird to like Magma or something that was conning him? And then Magma ended up leaving? Okay, Boogie and Craze could be a team to look out for today then. Magma left for the doxing thing? Yeah, okay, I did see that. I just remembered that. Yeah, that's insane. Predict Savage's off spawn? I have no clue how this off spawn's gonna go. Savage and Bella. I mean, Liam and Chimp should win because they have ping advantage, but I have no clue how that off spawn's gonna go. Murstache tweet? What did Murstache tweet? Let me see. Murstache. Did Murstache tweet out his duo? 2026 with picks. Okay. That's an interesting duo. Murstache and picks. Huh. What do we think about this duo, chat? W or L duo? Murstache and picks. I mean, Darman Demas popped off today, and Pix was the odd one out in that trio, and now he got a good fragger in Murstache. I think that could be solid. Murstache and Pix? That's decent. I want to see them first. Not calling FNCS is crazy. Look at Stack's tweet. What is Stack's tweet? He didn't tweet nothing new today. Or something I'm missing. I don't see him tweeting nothing new though. That's an interesting duo though. Murstache and Pix. Do you see Mongrel today? Yeah, Mongrel Turtle, what, top 18? I mean, they got a little lucky that Shark and Tini only loaded in 2 games, but I mean, that's still a good placement for them. That's a good placement. Dignitas tweet? What's a Dignitas tweet? Let me see. Wait, chat, vote on the prediction also while I check this out. Vote on the prediction. I want to see what the things are looking like before this. Since he's currently playing with the worst duo, who's Kanata's best duo? And this is an easy question. This is literally just Agers, no? I mean, the only person here that he won FNCS with? That's an easy question. Bro, the fact that, chat, did you guys see that? The, Kanata, his YouTube video is like playing with the worst duo or something. That is crazy. Like, and the fact that Kanata did a whole intro for that too, bro, I was like, that is just insane disrespect. Half my points. Oh yeah, let me see what the prediction results are looking like right now. All right, it is 66% in favor of Peter and Poyo. So if you guys believe in Clix and Higgs, man, put your channel points on Clix and Higgs. Do I do it, chat? Do I take out Muslin Sphinx? I'm like right there, bro. I'm right there. I'm one click away from putting Clix and Higgs right here. Has the game started? Nah, there's still 10 minutes till game 1 starts. Like, bro, I don't know, bro. I feel like, I don't know. You have solid predictions this week? I hope, man. I mean, the first Div Cup is always one of the hardest ones to predict, you know? This is even streaming. Yeah, no Clix streams today. No Clix streams today is going to be interesting. Tyler definitely misses Curve and Josh. I mean, those guys used to split every single week, so I don't know about that, but maybe. Merstash tweet quick. I saw it. Merstash and Pix. That's an interesting duo. I think I like Merstash and Pix more than Queasy and Riz, though. And I mean, so yeah, I don't know. I want to see them in a tournament first before I go too crazy about that. You see the EU zones? Yeah, the EU zones were awful. Literally every single zone was in the exact same spot. Nada's not going to stream. Nada should stream. I feel like Nada definitely is going to stream. I'll spawn for Zoe versus Acorn. I got 4-2. I got 4-2 in favor of Acorn. I got Peter Poyo 2 game wins. Acorn 4-2. Wait, let's just do some more things. Let's do most kills. Chat, who's finishing this tournament with the most kills? And yo, why did I get an alert for that? Don with the gifted sub to Roko. Appreciate you, Don. W gifted. W Don, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Who are you guys saying for most kills? Bolts was live for 3 hours yesterday. Today, just doing off spawns. Yeah, Bolts has been stream grinding off spawns versus viewers. I've been seeing that. Cold, Vino. Vino's an interesting pick. Vino's been looking good. Fragging recently. Clix. Poyo. Agers. I feel like I might just go with the safe one here. Last week I went with Agers and he finished in 10th place and did nothing for me. You got Rapid. Okay. I mean, I feel like I just go with the safe pick in Cold here. All right, we'll see how these predictions look by the end of the tournament. In 3 hours, we'll come back to these predictions and see which ones aged well, which ones aged the worst. Who's the best fighter on NA? Probably Peter and Cold, like it's been for the past 2 years. But yeah. Yo, and Shayin with the tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Okay, 3 months in advance is crazy. Thank you, bro. W sub, man. W sub. Thank you, bro. You're the GOAT, man. All right, chat. 7 minutes till game 1 starts. We're going to be watching pretty much every single game in replays. The line's going to work. Chat, what place is Booga getting? Booga is a team that fully uncon now. They look decent in the Evo Cup. What place is Booga? 50th. All right, bro. The first message I read is someone saying 50th. Like, all right, bro. Top 50. All right, bro. We gotta show some respect to Booga here, man. Booga top 14, top 10, top 25. Even with Clix not streaming, you're still not putting him top 5? What does him streaming have to do with him top 5 or not? Like, Clix and Higgs' problem hasn't been like them streaming or getting stream sniped, you know? It's been, I mean, they were terrible with jetpacks and they had to solo clutch a lot of games. So now that there's no jetpacks, if they don't have to solo clutch, I mean, they should be a top 5 team, you know? It hasn't, yeah, it's been more of a skill thing. It hasn't been a skill / meta thing, not really a streaming thing, you know? Savage off spawn prediction, bro. I have no clue how Savage, Velo versus Liam and Chimp is gonna go. I said earlier that Liam and Chimp should win because they have ping advantage, but I don't know. I mean, maybe Savage and Velo surprise some people. What's the meta for this season? Mainly just shockwaves and I mean, no one really used the fist that much, to be honest. It's pretty much just shockwaves. And I mean, that's kind of it. Nobody really uses any of the other things. Shockwaves and shockwaves, yeah. Spoilers, yeah, no spoilers, chat. No spoilers. The shield bomb, yeah, the shield thing is good too. No spoilers today, chat. Please, let's just watch and enjoy the first Div Cup finals in an FNCS season. We haven't had an FNCS season in what, 7 or 8 months now? Let's just do no spoilers. When does it start? We got 5 minutes till game 1 starts. Vote on the prediction. You have 2 minutes left to vote on the predictions. If you guys haven't yet. And Shane with a gifted as well. With the gifted to mess. I don't know why my gifted thing isn't popping up for the alerts, but appreciate you, man. Thank you, Shane, for both the tier 1 for 3 months and the gifted sub. You're the GOAT, bro. Thank you, bro. W subs, man. Let's get it, chat. Appreciate everybody that's here also. What's good? Silent, what's good, bro? I think Seti's the most underrated pro of all time. Says 30 in globals and 4th in grands. And no one talks about it. I mean, I think most people have Seti in their like top 10 of all time list, though, you know? Like, I mean, maybe right now Seti's a little bit underrated, but I mean, Seti hasn't been placing the craziest either, you know? Am I streaming EU grands? Maybe. I don't know. You see the Darmadimus dominance on EU? Yeah, of course, bro. They low-key won the tournament in like 4 games today. I still think EU was fun. I saw a lot of people saying EU was boring. Chat, do you guys think EU was boring this morning if you watched it? Like, I know winning-wise it might have been a little boring, but like, I think there were still some fun things going on. Also didn't scare or a sleeper pick? I mean, we'll see, Sleeper Gorilla. I mean, at the end of the tournament, if they do good, then I'll give you credit for that pick right there. Because where are they landing at? They're right here. I mean, they're like the only person at this drop that's uncon. Not it being triple contested is crazy. Having a zone go same place for 5 games straight is boring. Yeah, I mean, I can see that perspective, but like, I mean, I still think there were some fun things in it. Yo, how do you say your name? Fazay with the gifted sub as well to Luca. Appreciate you, man. Bro, thank you for all the gifted, chat. I don't know why my gifted alerts aren't working, but W gifted, bro. Thank you. You're my favorite streamer. What's good, bro? Hey, I'm your favorite streamer streaming once a week. I appreciate that, man. I'm S7. I just changed my name. Oh, are you Shane? What's good, S7? What's good, bro? Appreciate you, man. Hey, appreciate you saying I'm your favorite streamer. I don't want to say I'm really like a streamer like that, but I appreciate that, bro. You're the GOAT, man. I'm gonna try my best to bring the hype today because I'm excited for this, bro. Like, I feel like I've been one of the people that's most excited for Div Cups and like FNCS in general this season. After having to watch Victory Cups for months, I could not wait for this. You watch every YouTube video? Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Let's get it, chat. 3 minutes till game 1 starts. Is Kanata not going live? There's no way Kanata's not live right now, right? Is nobody streaming? Like, who? I mean, I don't really want streamers. I just wanted to see Kanata in case he was fighting off spawn. Like, because we're going to watch replays a lot, but I still wanted to see if Kanata was live. Kanata X Oliver OG after this. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Let's see. Oliver, I don't think Oliver even qualled, did he? I don't even see Oliver on this map. Braids top 10. Visuals and braids. Where's visuals and braids even land at? Actually, oh, they're right here. I mean, they're conned. Visuals and braids have looked more decent recently. Where's Clix? Clix is not streaming finals today. Peterbot tweet is landing on Clix. We haven't even started game 1 yet, and we're already doing Peterbot bait tweets. Like, come on, bro. Can we lock in? Like, can we lock in? We got a tournament where people can't make excuses no more, and we're doing Peterbot bait tweets? Game 1 hasn't even started? Kanata's live now? Okay, wait. All right, we'll watch the Kanata off spawn as long as he doesn't have... And I got baited. Nice. Nice, man. Nice. Merce that tweet? I saw the Merce that tweet. Darmadimus killed us today. They played insane. 2 minutes? Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute, chat. 1 minute, then we can get into replays in 5 minutes. Oh, he tweeted that he went live? Okay, then he should be live soon then. He should be live any second here. Chris didn't even stream scrims. He's locked in. Yeah, I mean, hopefully that ends up well for him. Yo, and Jug with the Prime as well. Appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate the sub, Jug.
Subscribed with Prime.
Hey, everybody that subs right now, you're low-key going to have your sub all the way through FNCS almost. Oh, no, because FNCS is on the 30th, actually. I actually don't know when Grands are. Chaz, does anybody know what day Grands are? Appreciate the sub, though, bro. You're the GOAT, man. Does anybody know what day Grands are? Oh, it's on the 25th? Oh, okay, but yeah. So anybody that subbed, I mean, you'll have your sub all the way through Grands as well. That's fire. I think Donnie said his duo can't play, so Shadow and Virgo are Uncon. Oh, Chance can't play today? Ooh, Shadow and Virgo Uncon could be nice as well. Shadow and Virgo are like I feel like Shadow and Virgo are the type of players that are like trying to get into the level that Curve is at, you know? Like they're kind of stuck in tier 2 right now, but they could move up, like similar to how Curve did, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense though. When's it starting? Game 1 should have started right now. And then we can get into replays in 5 minutes. Okay, Kanata is live now. What's his delay? Oh, he only has a minute delay. Okay, wait.
He just wants
Wait, let me know if you can hear Kanata stream, yes or no. Let me make sure my audio is good. Can you guys hear Kanata stream? He hasn't said nothing yet. I'll let you know when he says anything.
The tournament.
You saw the zones.
Yes? Okay, wait.
Yeah. If we get those zones, dude.
Alright. So Kanata, if he has 1 minute delay, he should be going in the game like right now.
It's a max win.
I just not to hate his duo. I think that's the same thing everyone else is wondering. Alright, Kanata's going into game now. And then we can get into replays in about 5 minutes, chat. 5 minutes. What's good, Zero? Would Peter and Oliver OG win a grand?
I have to do it? I'm doing it.
Probably not, no. I mean, maybe Peter, like, Grim Gate season.
Sideball, though.
If you got Grim Gate coin on con. Yeah, but right now, probably not.
The thing is, the best thing is if he actually does con us, like Karama.
Alright, let me see.
They're on controller. They can't.
Hey, win Saturday. What does that even mean? Let me make sure that I also get
I'm going in front of that because I know it's not actually.
The
guy pinged in front.
Oh, you did? Good bet.
Replay code. Yo, Coracle with the Prime for 11 months as well. 1 more month, bro. Let's go, man. Almost at a year, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Coracle. Let's go, man.
Donnie conning Shadow as well.
No.
All right.
They left.
Game number 1. Wait,
no.
one team didn't load in.
Play, brother.
Is that a?
He's on mobile on vacation.
Is that a Chance and Donnie that didn't load in?
Fuck.
All right, we'll see if Kanata's conned here.
Yeah,
I'd kill feed.
I think Karama's on right here.
All right, let me see.
You want to land tomorrow?
Basically like Ioxy, dude. You know, like.
Chill.
All right, remind me to move my camera back as soon as I go into replay. Why didn't Clix stream? Clix said he wants to lock in off stream today.
Okay, come.
I mean, they're a team that's been struggling a bit recently though, so it makes sense, you know.
The minis?
Karama died by the way. Josh died as well.
Yo, why is Kanata just spoiling? I'm about to have to turn his stream on mute. Why is he just like, come on, bro? He's not even landing there saying that. Who do I have winning? I got Peter and Poyo winning today. Sorry, he only said Josh. He didn't say both of them. We'll just act like we didn't hear anything, you know? We can get into replays in about 3 minutes here, chat. 3 minutes so we can get into replays. Let me make sure that we don't get no more spoilers from Nada, man. Like, come on. Alright. Give me thoughts on Aviv. I think in top 5 is good. Probably thoughts on top 5. What are my thoughts on Aviv? I mean, I feel like the duo that he has right now, who's he playing with again right now? He's playing with somebody better now. I don't remember exactly who it is, but I mean, it's the best duo that he's had in a while. So, I mean, Kingling, yeah, okay, yeah, Kingling. I think him and Kingling could do solid. I don't know if I would say they could top 5, because, I mean, there's so many good duos, but I think they could be like a top 10 team. But I haven't seen Aviv in a while, so I don't really know. Are you watching replays? Yeah, I'm going to be watching replays. We can get into replays in about 2 minutes. I have the replay code. Wait, let me put the replay code in here so that we can be ready. All right, chat. We got the replay code in. I'm keeping Kanata's stream on mute. If you guys are wondering why there's no audio, it's because Kanata's just spoiling. So I'm keeping him on mute. Clix not streaming finals Loki Wild. He's locked in for an FNCS season, bro. There's no more excuses. He knows that if they do bad, they can't say that it's a meta thing. They can't say it's a no FNCS season. Like, they're locking in. I can respect it though, you know? Like, not very many people in Clix's position would just not stream a finals. But, especially a Div Cup. Like, this isn't even FNCS. We'll see what it looks like. Did I see Savage today? Yeah, I did. All right, we can do replays in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We'll start replays off by watching the off spawn first, and then we will what's it called? And then we'll watch the all the big names. All right, let me go back over here. And let me go like that. Like that. All right. And we should be able to get in any minute now. Hold on. Sometimes you gotta wait like 30 seconds after. Let's see if we got it. Did we get it, or do we have to wait another second? Oh. All right. I'm trying to get in right away, man. Like, let me in. All right, let's see. Savage off spawn. I could watch the Savage off spawn too. What's good, Mar? What's good, Nappy? What's good, bro? Now. Can you watch Yums over Acorn off spawn? Yeah. How you doing, Nappy? How you doing, bro? What place you got get in today? All right, I think we got on replays literally as soon as we could here. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. Not spoil anything. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not washed at replays. Okay, this is a long bus path here. It's a long bus path here. All right, we'll see. Game number 1, chat. Who's your guys' game 1 prediction? Wait, you guys can hear the game, right? You guys can hear the game? Just say yes or no, because I haven't streamed in what, like 2 weeks now? So I gotta make sure everything's good still. Yes? Okay, wait. All right, where is... There's Clix. There's Acorn. All right. Acorn and Bolts. Yo, and Dino with the 100 bits. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, Dino. All right. Acorn and Bolts. Game number 1 off spawn. I mean, let's see here. Ooh, this looks like a... Acorn hit touchdowns first. Gets the chest. No slide kicks, though. Acorn gets the pistol as well. Misses almost every bullet on Yamzo, but then takes down Yamzo. And Josh has no gun. And this is going to look like a game 1 win for Acorn and Bolts off spawn. Big Acorn, man. That is a game 1 win for them. All right. And we are about as up to date as we can be. Clix and Higgs fully uncontested off spawn at Wonky Land. Go to Savage. Okay, we can see what Savage's off spawn situation is looking like. Let's see Savage and Velo here. Savage and Velo are in the little tunnel here right now. Where's Chimp at? Okay, it doesn't look like they're going to be fighting straight away off spawn. This is a different type of off spawn situation compared to the mountain split, obviously. And right now, they are not fighting. Peter and Pollo? Peter Pollo should be uncon too. Yeah, Peter Pollo are in the game. They're also fully uncontested. One team did not load in though. Watch Yamzo, he had best drop, but they had macro. Was it bad from his POV or what? Should I go back in it? Hold on. I'll go back a little bit. Let me see. Bolt's macro is insane. Let me see. Where is Yamzo? Let me see. Okay, so Yamzo did have a good drop for this chest here. Acorn beat the other one. I mean, he didn't get anything from the chest right there. Both literally got the splashes, the pistol, and the ammo. That one was kind of crazy, but I mean, he was also on top of the chest, you know. Is Clix not streaming today? Nah, Clix is not streaming today. No Clix stream today. No, I mean, there's not really very many people streaming today at all. All right, I'm gonna make sure it was up to date as possible. Clix and Higgs are good. Let's see what people's loot are looking like here. Peter has pistol, green shotgun, blue AR for Pollo, and he's carrying a harpoon gun right now. Clix and Higgs are double green for Clix and double green for Higgs as well. Okay. Let's see. Did Savage Velo end up fighting? Oh wait, Velo's dead. Velo is dead, and Mr. Savage is the only one left alive here. But he's gonna try to rotate out now. Okay. I don't think Cold and Rapid will do. I have them predicted top 2. I was about to say, speaking of Cold and Rapid, let me see what their loot's looking like. But Savage in a weird situation right now. Let's see what Cold and Rapid's loot's looking like though. Rapid has double pizza box. I mean, pretty much everybody just rocking green shotguns right now. Who got the good loot on this map? What's Curve and Vino got? Vino got green shotgun, Curve got blue. I mean, Curve has 10 splashes already, though. Yeah, this could be a big day for Curve and Vino today. Let me see. What EU teams are playing? There is... I know either Dharm or Demus is playing. Savage is playing with Velo. There's a couple others as well. There's Vico right here. Vico's playing with Owl. Vico already has 1 kill as well. Might be in a fight versus Curly here. Cooper's dead. Curly's left as a solo. Curly's trying to reboot here, but I swear Vico was just right next to him. No, where did Vico go? Okay, looks like they're going to let them reboot, but they're getting shot in the back by another EU player of Kiro. Am I watching an EU finals or NA? Okay, so they're going to try to kill Cooper out of the sky here. Curly gets the reboot on the Cooper. And Cooper is dead. Now, are they going to aggro this, though? It looks like they are going to aggro this. Wait, where's Curly at? Okay, Curly gets the res, though. So this is a 2v2 again. Curly's going for the full box here. This is EU versus NA. I think this is Curly 0 ping, chat? Does anybody know? I know Cooper's 0 ping. I don't know if Curly is, though. Peter shouldn't be fighting anybody right now. Let me see, though. You know, Peter Poyer just in their off-spawn situation. Clix and Iggs are as well. I mean, most of them don't really leave their off-spawns for a while here. So we can watch some other teams. But yeah, Peter's good. Clix is good. Booga. We haven't looked at Booga yet this game. Why isn't Clix streaming? Clix just said he wants to lock in off stream today. So no Clix stream today. For the first time in a long time. We haven't seen a non-Clix tournament stream in a while. Alright, Pollo's by himself. Pretty much with the exact same loot as we saw him on earlier. Pretty split from Peter, though. Peter's rocking the pistol this game. Might have hit a God Lurk and then got... Wait, let me go back to you, Vico. Where were you at? Hold on. What is going... Bro, there is so many... Truly and Zynox are playing in this too? Wait, did you guys already die? Or, am I dumb? Where were you guys just at? Hey, I mean, I saw you guys did the little lurk play on Curly over there, but, did they kill you or what? 2-0 ping Madagascar. It happens, man. That's the NA versus EU ping difference right there. Savage is fighting. Now Savage is good over here. Savage is by himself. Curve and Vino are good. Peter and Pollo are good. There is some people pulling up into Peter's POI though. Oh my gosh, look at the fishing loot that they get. Dude, the amount of... Where's... Oh, Pollo got gold SMG now as well. Gold burst for Pollo. Alright. Clix and Higgs, what's their loot? Higgs got gold burst as well. Clix gets gold pump too. Good loot now for both these guys. Game 1. Yo, in Calify with the tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate all the subs, man. W subs in the chat, man. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's done. Oh my gosh, Clix has 10 shocks. Higgs has 6. Good match for them as well. Okay. Game number 1. Chat, who's your guys' game 1 prediction winner based on what we've seen so far? How's it been so far? My day's been good, man. Just been waiting for to stream today. Excited to finally be able to watch the Div Cup finals, man. We're back, man. We're back. Wait, Peter and Pollo might be in a fight here versus EU. Hold on. I saw Dharm and Demus close to them, or Demus and Hari. Pollo's looking for them. Pollo knows that they're here. Peter's shooting Demus. Demus is so weak. If they could get any bullets to connect here. Is Cold and Rapid playing? Yeah, Cold and Rapid are playing. Oh my gosh, I forgot to run the ad before the game. I'm sorry, chat. I forgot to run the ad before the game. That's my bad. That's my bad, chat. Nobody reminded me to run the ad before the game. Sorry, chat. I forgot to run the ad before the game. That's my bad. We'll make sure that we don't have any more ads during the mid game no more. Who won EU? Dharm and Demus dominated EU. That's why you sub. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, my bad for running the ad. I forgot to run the ad before the game started. You just woke up. What did you miss? You didn't miss nothing so far, Phoenix. Game 1 just started. Game 1 literally just started right now, so you haven't really missed anything. Pretty much the only thing you missed is Acorn and Bolts killed Yamzo off spawn. Alright, Clix and Iggs are good. Let's see. Is anybody fighting over here? Where's Cold and Rapid? We haven't looked at Cold and Rapid yet. Yo, and Zuby 1x with the tier 1 for 3 months in advance too? What is up with all the tier 1 in advance, bro? Thank you, man. Check Savage. Savage is good. Savage, I mean, he's not good, but he's alive, you know? You might be able to get the reboot here. Yo, appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. Here we go. Velo died? Yeah, Velo died a while ago. Velo died of Swan, though. Alright, did Velo die again? Is this the second time he's rebooting him? Thank you, bro. Run the ad. I'm not running an ad right now, but yeah, no, that's my bad for running the ad during the game. I tried to never do that, but I literally forgot. Alright, Savage is gonna go for the res. Everyone is investing into the FNCS season. No, exactly. You'll get no ads for all of the 2 dip cups, all the heats, all the grand finals. Appreciate all the subs, man. Adras with the gold pump. Double golds for Adras and Ritual. Oh, man. And zone pulls directly on their POI, too. This is looking like a good game for them, potentially. Let's see Reet here. We haven't looked at Reet and Javi yet. Gold shotgun for Reet. Green for Hobby. What did Chap get on EU? I think they got 10th. Just off the top of my head. Kanata is in a fight over here. Where's Kanata at? Oh, Kanata's fighting the EU players now. Ari and Cammy ran into Peter at first, but then ran away. And now they're running into Kanata over here. Ari gets hit for a decent amount. Kanata going for the... Oh my gosh, is Kanata going for clips over? Let's check out Tyler, man. Tyler's the player that Kanata is very open about wanting to drop. Let's see if it's a good decision or not. EU player right here should be an easy kill for Tyler, and he takes him down. 2 kills for Kanata and Tyler, just like that. I mean, let's see Muslim Sphinx. Muslim Sphinx is a team that also has some mid-game fights as well. Using the EU pros, yeah. A lot of the EU pros stay up till 4 in the morning just to get farmed. So it happens though, you know. Where's Vino? Let me see. Are they... No, they're not in their POI no more. Oh, here they are. X set H. Gold pump for Vino. Double golds for Vino and Curve is... Wait. Do we got the Vino lurk play? Oh my. Vino lurk play on the P skins. What kind of lurk is this, chat? Not a fax lurk. Nobody say faxy lurk. Oh my, he gets cracked. Is that not the... We don't want to push off that? No? Okay. This is a Vino lurk. Dude, the Vino lurks are low-key nasty. This is a bit of a long lurk here, though. Are they waiting for these guys to move, I guess? Because these guys aren't in zone here. They're going to move. Patience is key. I mean, Vino got the patience for these lurks, man. Can we get a little ramp sneak up play here with the crouch? Neither of them look in this direction no more. Isn't Biko called an NA? Yeah, Biko is. Trust. Are we, I mean, we got to move eventually here, right? Zone's about to be on our back here. Zone is moving now. This should be a... Savage gets a kill in the feed on a cam. Hold on, we'll check that out in a second. I want to make sure I don't miss this lurk, though. Oh. He goes out on almost the worst spot for them. No, Volts. Volts. Did they do no damage right there? Vino's going for the underpiece, though. Double, almost full box from Vino. Not able to find it, though. Vino on the wall of this player. Where is Curve at? Curve's right behind him. I don't think they did any damage on that lurk. Yeah, both these guys are... I mean, they might have did like 50 damage. Both of them are pretty healthy still, and they're just jumping in, and Curve goes down, but Vino takes down one. And Vino's in a 1v1 here. Wastes his pump shot. Does he have it reloaded? I think he does. Oh my gosh, this is so awkward. I swear. Oh my, great shot by Vino right there. The other player gets out, but Vino goes down to 57 HP. And Vino takes him out. Curve is still alive as well. He should be able to get the res out. And a great clutch by Vino right there to make sure that he can get the res. And Savage and Velo both back up here as well. 2 kills for Savage. Can one of the mods update the game command, please? It's game 1. It's game 1. All right, Clix and Higgs still in wonky. Higgs deciding to rock the iron pump this game. Okay. About to do the Ferris wheel rotate here. Let's see what their rotate looks like in here. I mean, it's not that far of a rotate for them. Replays is lag in this game. All right, we're good. This is a high rotate out of them, though. Is Savage alive? Yeah, Savage is alive. Savage got the reboot on the Velo, too. All right, far rotate for Clix and Higgs here. They'll get in. Let's see what Peter and Poyer are looking like. Is Peter still in zone? Yeah, Peter's also in zone here. Who else in zone here? Peter and Poyer are in zone. Scroll is in zone. Curve and Vino in zone. Savage is in zone. Yeah, Peter and Poyo, double green shotguns only for them. They're just going to keep walking in here. Clix and Higgs. Who won off spawn? Acorn Bolts won off spawn. Acorn and Bolts won off spawn. Oh, Zone Pulse far again for Clix and Higgs. It should just, what, double splash here and then rotate in again. All right, we can do a surge check as well. 105 above for Clix and Higgs. Not bad. They're just going to keep playing Storm for a little bit here. Peter and Poyo are 128 above. Okay. Acorn and Bolts. Let's see. Acorn and Bolts won off spawn, and they are 214 above. Okay, where's our teams at that are like crazy far above here? Where's Adra's Ritual at? Adra's and Ritual have been in their POI the entire game. They got to be a good amount above here, right? 489 above for Adra's Ritual. Okay, not bad. Not as crazy as I might have thought they would be. That's still decent. Curve and Vino had to fight a team this game. 82 above for Curve and Vino. All right, one of our biggest names that is most under. Where is Cold and Rapid at, by the way? Oh, here they are. Cold and Rapid are 251. Nobody's below. All right, let's see how Clix and Higgs rotate in here. Clix and Higgs, one of their biggest problems last season was rotating in zone. Let's see if they can get in here and how much damage they take. Higgs got hit once. Gets cracked. Oh my goodness, Replays is struggling in this game. All right, we're good. All right, where's Peter and Poyo? Did Peter and Poyo get in? Peter and Poyo... Oh, I see Peter. Here's Peter. Okay, Peter and Poyo only 77 above. Check on Zoe. Yamzo is not alive. Sorry to say it. Cold gets a kill in the Storm onto Angel, and oh my gosh, like, can I even watch this? Bello gets a kill on, wait, Bello gets a kill onto Vino. Weren't they like over here? Bello and Savage have 3 kills already in this game. Is Vino Curve full dead? Curve is left as a solo. Okay, Curve is left as a solo and is 29 below, getting ticked to Surge after Vino literally died to Velo. All right, not the greatest game one for them so far, and oh my goodness. All right, Aegis and Ritual rotating in here. Acorn and DIV, yeah, there is so much going on in game one. I'm trying to keep up with everything, all right? And Replays is also just lagging too, so this is it's been a rough game one for not only Replays but some teams as well. Hold on, let's stick on a team for a little bit and not switch off. Let's see what Peter and Poyo do here. Peter and Poyo got to rotate a little bit. Peter gets a nice little pump shot there. Not able to find a kill though. They do have to rotate into zone. Not a far rotate for them. Craze finds a kill in the feed. Adrius finds a kill in the feed as well. Curve died. Did Curve full die as well? So Curve and Vino full dead before top 30 even. Peter's gonna solo Shockwave. Poyo. How come they didn't Shockwave together here? Why did Peter just Shockwave himself? All right, Poyo's gonna follow. Get hit a little bit. That's gonna ruin some of their surge. But they are in zone. Where is Clix? Clix and Higgs have to get in next here. Clix is going by himself as well. I guess most teams are what? Just doing the solo Shockwave plays? Clix has to full build in here. He's getting sprayed 66 below for Clix and Higgs. We got to stay on them here now. Can Clix and Higgs get their surge? I mean, it wasn't the worst rotate for them. They both just solo shot. Clix is down to 2 Shockwaves. Higgs has 6 or 4. 63 below. I mean, they have the loot. They only need like 2 hits as well. Muzz goes down in the feed to an EU player. Why are the EU players fragging right now? Good damage right there out of Clix. 67 above now for Clix and Higgs. And a good zone pull for them as well. How many builds? They got 62 builds for Clix, 83 for Higgs. Not bad. Okay, Surge is active again. They will not be getting ticked yet. All right, Clix and Iggs are good. Rapid gets hit for a little bit here. But Rapid and Cold look like they might want to play height in game number 1. This was a duo that kind of started off slow in the first couple of games of the last Div Cup finals, but game 1 looked like they might want to play for height here. Where is Peter at, though? Because if we're going to talk about high ground, we got to talk about Peter and Pollo as well. What are they looking at? Peter and Pollo only 63 above here. They're still going to need some surge. Peter's looking for something he can find on Cole. Gets hit as well, though. So he's going to go down even more to 46 above. What do the pizzas do? I'm pretty sure pizzas just heal you, right, chat? It doesn't give any, like, special effect, or does it? I think they just heal. Oh, it does give the slap effect? The pizza does? Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. Is Clix dead? No. Clix should be alive. I see Peter Pollo make this rotate here. 450. How did they just get so much surge? Did I miss it? Was I reading chat when someone just fried someone or something? Bolt's down in the feed. Peter's gonna pop a chug jug here. What is there? 51 players still alive. Check Agers and Ritual. Agers and Ritual right next to Peter. They're 700 above surge. They are good on surge. Rapid gets a kill in the feed. Let's see. Maybe it'll be easier. I want to see where Clix and Higgs are at. Clix and Higgs are a team that I really want to watch. Wait, are Clix and Higgs gonna try to play height now? A Clix and Higgs potential game 1 high ground game from them. We saw them play it in the Eval Cup, but me and a lot of other people were skeptical about it because there wasn't the other major high ground teams in it. Cold and Rapid, though, looking directly at them. Look at Rapid right here. Rapid looking through his cone to see what the rotates are going to look like. Does he want high ground? I don't think he wants high ground quite yet. Cold's going to throw the shockwaves. They're going to shockwave ahead here. Try to get into zone. A little bit split, but they're making solo shockwave plays. That's a good shockwave right there. Peter and Pollo right under them. Peter getting sprayed by Kingling and Aviv. No Clix stream today. Peter and Pollo going for pre-edit plays. They're kind of stuck in a weird layer here now. Teams behind them, teams in front of them. Noxy right behind him. I think he's just going to tarp, and they should be able to continue tarping ahead here. 643 above. Peter gets a massive shot right there. Where is Clix? Is Clix still on high ground here? Clix and Higgs still on high ground. Early high ground take for them. 31 builds for Clix, 64 for Higgs, but they are on high ground in game number 1 here. What duos are going to look for it? Cold and Rap is a team I want to look out for. Obviously Vino, but Vino's no longer alive. Rapid gets a nice little pump on a G-Money. G-Money's weak. He's going to have to pop the shield here. Cold gets a massive pump on the player under him. Scare's still alive. Velo and Savage still alive as well. 24 builds for Savage. In a rough spot also, down to only wood. Pretty much just going to be using the rest of his mats out here. Let's see. Rise is alive as a solo. Pollo goes down on the feed. Wait. Pollo's dead. Is this a Peter solo clutch that we have to see? Or did Peter and Pollo both die? Did Peter and Pollo both die, chat? Peter dead? Did Peter and Pollo both die? I mean, Clix and Higgs is just going to be able to spray Rise also as a solo here. Wow, Peter Pollo both dead in game number 1. And for the prediction, that is going to be a Clix and Higgs outplace Peter and Pollo in game number 1. Can they hold high ground for this entire endgame, though, is the question. Savage is going to go down in the feed, so is Velo. They're just going to keep spraying from the top here. Rapid and Cold still alive as a duo, though. 6 kills for them. Big Elim game so far, and Cold with the Mythic Iron Pump. What kind of work can Mr. Max do with the Mythic Iron? 12 teams left alive here. Scare and Osid still alive. Light is alive. Listen. Rise still going as a solo. Virgo and Shadow still going as well. Mythic Pump for Virgo here. Kingling and Aviv. Aders and Ritual still alive. Aders and Ritual look like they might want to go for height, though. Clix and Higgs, do they get awareness checked here? Higgs gets hit for almost 100. They chop them down as well. We'll go over to Clix's POV. Clix only has 4 builds. Higgs has 0. This is the only problem with taking height early. Is you're gonna run out of mats, but Higgs goes for the big play, but ends up going down. And it's gonna be Clix with only 3 builds, forced a solo clutch, and Clix and Higgs are gonna go down to Agers and Ritual, but Agers and Ritual kind of grief their own game as well doing that. Ritual's full dead. Agers going as a solo, one of the best solo clutchers in the game. Cold goes down in the feed as well. 7 teams left alive here. We'll see what Agers can do. Gets a big pump onto Aviv to take him out. Rapid's right in front of him, popping the chug. Adrius knows he can play his Siphon. He also has a Chug Jug and a Splash. Rapid is directly on his wall right next to him and gets the little edit reset play. Rapid going as a solo here. Only 2 builds for Rapid. About to potentially run into a duo here. What can Rapid do? Oh my gosh, 160 pump with a green pump for Rapid, but he's not going to be able to get the full kill. And he's going to go down in Virgo in Shadow. In game number 1 on high ground, looking like they are the team to beat right now in this game. But does Adrius have something to say about it? 6 builds for him, 3 kills as a solo, might find his 4th. He does find his 4th on the light. This zone, the final zone, is still in their POV. They've basically been here the entire game. 133 pump onto Virgo. If he can take Virgo out, oh, it's a 1v2. It's Adrius in a 1v2 versus Virgo in Shadow. I mean, whoever that is weak right there, but he's going to go down to Shadow. And that is going to be a Virgo in Shadow 9 kill win in game number 1. Wow. Okay. Good game number 1 right there. Good game 1. Good game 1. All right. Where does that put the leaderboard? So after 1 game, we got Shadow and Virgo in 1st on 101, Adrius and Ritual in 2nd, Cold and Rapid in 3rd, Scaranosid in 4th, Light in 5th, Listen in 6th, Aviv in 7th, G-Money in 8th, Gary in 9th, and then Savage and Velo, top 10 still. Clix and Iggs in 13th, and then we got Booga in 22nd, and Peterbot in 25th place. Okay. Wow. All right, chat. Let me run. Let's run the next game prediction. That is a Clix win for the prediction. That is a Clix win for the prediction. Let's do a. We'll do a who places higher prediction with a couple different names here. Let's do a who places higher prediction, and then we will do. We'll just do these names right here, chat. Bo in the prediction, who places higher in game number 2. Let me also make sure that we run the ad before the game so that we don't have the ad in the mid game. Thank you for reminding me, bro. Thank you. Sub up to the stream if you guys are new as well in the YouTube chat, man. Drop a like on the YouTube stream as well. Let's try to hit 300 likes on the YouTube stream. Drop a like on the YouTube stream, man. Sub up on the YouTube stream. Follow the Twitch as well. We're trying to hit 20K followers on Twitch. Let's go to Kanata, and then we'll get the replay code for next game.
It has to get bought, so I don't even think he's worth it.
All right. Let me get the replay code. What's the Acorn score? It's currently 1-0 for Acorn. And then we should be able to get into next replay pretty soon here, though.
What's your gold?
200.
All right. Game 1 done.
I'm gonna get this one chest, hopefully get enough.
We have no loot here, by the way, so.
I know. I mean, we can't really do it. We have to look for money.
All right. Can we get into the replays yet? Another K-Dog jinx for Peter and Pollo. Chill, bro. It's only been 1 game, all right? It's all good, man. It's been 1 game. Vote on the prediction, though, chat. Vote on the prediction if you guys haven't yet. Vote on the prediction. All right, let me watch the time we can get into replays here. Let me see. All right, can we get in now? All right. Why did your team be up winning? I picked the opposite. All right. Oh my gosh, wait, we actually got in so fast here. This was almost perfect timing on the replays. All right. What kind of zone do we got here? Ooh, a little bit more of an early drop here. Round 2 between Acorn and Bolts versus Josh and Yamzo. Where are they at? Oh, there they are. I'm blind. Oh my gosh, don't spoil it. Nope. Okay, there we go. Nice. We're good. We're good. No spoiler. Round 2. Acorn got the Terminator skin on. Where is Josh and Yamzo? Let's see this from Yamzo's POV this game. We saw that Yamzo might be complaining about the Bolts macros. Let's see this from Yamzo's POV. Yamzo had best last game. Oh, this might be oh, Yamzo's getting shot out the sky too, though. Is Yamzo gonna die out of the sky? Yamzo's down to 14 HP. Does he get? He gets the gun, but he gets pickaxe, and then Josh loses the pickaxe battle versus Bolts. Oh my gosh. Okay. That is a 2-0 for Acorn. I did see Savage go down here in Velo. Left alive as a solo on only 32 HP here. That is that's rough for Josh and Yamzo there. Velo's gonna get the res on the Savage though here. Gonna get the barrels as well. Looks like this game they are going to be fighting more. Liam's dead. They're gonna be in a 2v1 here versus Chimp, but they get the res. Savage goes down. Velo's in a 1v2 with only an AR, and Savage and Velo going to go down as well. Okay. That is unfortunate. This is game 2, chat. This is game 2. Alright. Let's see. Did any of the big names get surprise conned? Peter's good. Clix is good. Where's Clix going over here? Clix kind of moving close over to Vico and Owl over here. Going for some early surge on Vico and Owl over here. EU players. Think we can see Kanata Vino if Vino and Curve dud? Probably not, no. Bro, Vino didn't even want to drop Curve for Bolts. Like, I don't think he's going to drop him for Kanata. Alright, Acorn and Bolts are good. Clix is good. Let's see what Peter's loot's looking like. W pay on the bet. How much did you make from that bet? Or how much did you make from the prediction, I mean? Alright, Peter Pollo, pretty much similar loot. Vino Curb. Also decent loot as well. Clix or Kanata answer? Wait, what do you mean? Who's better between Clix or Kanata? Right now, probably Clix. I mean, this is still pretty much the same discussion that people had like all, what's it called? All last chapter though, you know? And like my take on it always was, like they go back and forth on who's better. Like one season it'll be Clix, the next season it'll be Kanata. But I mean, right now you probably have to give the edge to Clix. How do I get the load out on my screen? Like what binder? Oh, you press H. If you press H, you can see it like cycles through everything like that. Like Pix and Merstash is a crazy duo. Like are they locking this to top 5 of the EU? They Pix and Merstash, yeah, I'm excited to see what they can do. I mean, we got another Div Cup. Chat, isn't the Div Cup finals next week on like a Thursday or something? So we don't even have a full week between this Div Cup and the next one. Who won on spawn? Acorn won on spawn. Acorn and Bolts are currently 2-0 versus Josh and Yamzo. When is FNCS? FNCS starts in 9 days from today. I think I saw that earlier. It starts in like 9 days from today or something. So whatever day. It starts on April 6th. Who won game 1? Shadow and Virgo won game 1. Alright, let's see. Is there anybody else fighting? Aegis is close to some people over here. Is Savage contested? Yeah, Savage is conned, but Savage died off spawn to Chimp and Liam. Game 1, they didn't fight, and then game 2, Chimp and Liam killed him. Aegis in the bush here looking for Surge with the pistol on the Jargu. Let's see, who else do we got here? Where's Booga at? We didn't get to watch Booga too much last game. Where is Booga? Nope, there's Booga. Forgot to run the ad. No, I ran the ad. What's it called? Before the game started. We're good on the ads. We should have no ads in mid game this time. We should have no more ads during the games for like the rest of the tournament. Ooh, Cold got gold pump. What's this rotate playing here from them? I'm trying to see some team key some people. Where's Muzz and Sphinx at? Muzz and Sphinx likes to get active in the mid game. Where are they at? What is Sphinx's name, by the way? I don't. Mongols Mizino 69. What a what a name, bro. Wait, Cold and Rapid. Is this about to be a Cold versus Booga over here? Or wait, Curve, I mean. Okay. I mean, Rapid's full sprinting at them, but I don't know what he's trying to get to over here. Where's Vino at? Does Vino see him? Vino has to see him. Booga's over here. Booga's boxed up. Curve on the mountain looking for Surge. Sphinx be using AI-generated names? Yeah. Oh, Sphinx's name is a CS player? Okay, that makes sense. Alright, Cold and Rapid been shockwaving like this whole mid-game so far. I guess it's just the positioning that they want. Alright. We'll keep them there. Where did Peter and Poyo go? Oh, wait. We got a Peterbot fight. Peter and Poyo. I knew that they were going to want to fight the EU players eventually. Like, they definitely, Raz or something, saw that it was Demus and Hari in their POI last game, and I knew that they would want to key them eventually here. Peterbot and Poyo versus EU. Now, this is a very good fight for them, but we can't lose this fight. And Peterbot takes down Hari, but he's going to go down. Peter dies to Demus, and Peter gets full killed as well. And now it's Poyo in a 1v1 versus Demus. Now, Poyo, does Poyo want to play the reboot? We can't lose this. Poyo, we cannot lose this. This would be terrible looks if we lose a 2v2 mid-game fight to EU players. Demus is going for the res on Hari. Poyo, though, one of the best solo clutchers in the game. Pretty much getting to take every single wall in this fight as well. And he's playing versus Demus. Demus, though, had an insane performance on EU today, but there's a third party here now as well. Who else is here? Wait, where are we at? Alright, Poyo's gonna escape. It's gonna be Acorn and Bolts. That was Acorn and Bolts over there. And it looks like Acorn and Bolts got the cleanup. Yeah, that was almost really bad. It still wasn't good, but at least Poyo got out. But I mean, Hari played that as well as you could play it. Just shotgun out, run in the face of Peter. That's how you gotta take him out if you're on high ping. Buff is Darmon. Alright, let's see if he gets the res here. Poyo. Is anybody around them here? Jamidi's over there. Is Jamidi even looking at them right now, though? Like, does Jamidi look at this reboot? Okay, he does look at the reboot. But is he able to do anything about it? Is Peter, like, AFK? Alright, Peter's just dying, I guess. Peter's just gonna die so Poyo can res him. Oh, alright, he's throwing him in the reboot van. Okay, Peter should be back up here. It doesn't look like anybody's gonna key them over here. What about Acorn and Bolts, though? Acorn and Bolts could potentially key them. They are lurking up on the POI. Is Savage still alive? Nah, Savage died. Alright, Peter's back up. Peter and Poyo back up here. Acorn and Bolts are in their POI, but Peter is at least alive. Let's see Clix and Higgs' loot. Higgs got green pump, purple AR. Is it a fishing rod that he has? Okay, he has a fishing rod. Yo, kind, appreciate the 5 stream watch streak, bro. Appreciate you. Alright, Clix and Higgs are good. Vico's still alive. Peter, Poyo are alive. Let's see Vino here. Vino and Curve have 2 kills. I don't know who Vino and Curve ended up killing. Their Surge might be horrible. Yeah, Peter's Surge is actually something that we have to look at this game. What is Booga doing here? There's a lot of people next to Booga over here. Npen next to him. Not in any crazy engagement yet, though. Alright, Booga and Craze are chilling. What is Listen and Aloe doing over here? I have not seen a team use this grapple item at all this season. And they're using it to make a water dead side rotate right here. I have not seen this. Okay, I like the creativity. I can respect that, you know? Alright, Cold and Rapid and Battlewood. Is Booga the Booga that won World Cup? He's still playing? Yeah. That is World Cup champ himself, Booga. Still competing, still qualifying 7 years later. 8 years later, maybe. I don't know. It's been a while. How long ago was the World Cup? Was that 7 years ago? How are Clix and Higgs doing? Clix and Higgs have... How many points do they have? 36 points? They didn't have the greatest game one. I mean, they had a decent game one. It puts them what? Probably just outside the top 10. That's decent. 8 years? That's insane. Check Kanata. Who got hunk? Who won game one? Game one was won by Shadow and Virgo. Where is Shadow and Virgo at, by the way? Are Shadow and Virgo still alive? They are still alive. No kills for them yet. This is first place in our game one winners right here. Virgo gets fried though. That's gonna be bad for their surge. Minus 100 surge for them. Let's see how Peter and Poyo get their surge here. Is Savage alive? No, Savage is not alive. Is Booga still on 0? He should be. Chat, is Booga on 0 right now still? Is he still at Clix's place? Does anybody know? Ritual and Adra's keying a Minished over here. Ritual gets 1 kill already. Wait, Adra's goes down though. Adra's went down to Ritual and a Minished was, down to a Minished, and a Minished was literally like 1 HP. Is he gonna be able to play the res here? Minished is trying to heal while Ritual is going for the res. And Minished shockwaves up. Is he gonna aggro this though? Minished is on the wall. Almost gets full boxed by Ritual. This is a 1v1 of Minished versus Ritual. Minished is just trying to full jump in here. Not able to take the wall. Gets hit for a good amount by Ritual. That is good return damage by Ritual right there. And a Minished is going to have to shockwave away now. So that should mean that... Can I click on Adrius? Yep, Adrius gets rezzed. Adrius gets rezzed. What's the red thing? What red thing? Minished sitting in the bush over here. Ritual's looking for him. Not able to find him though. Alright, surge check. 445 above for Adrius and Ritual. Peter and Poyer are the team that I want to know their surge. Oh, that's a replay bug. That's a replay bug. Peter and Poyo are 492 above. Okay. I thought that was glitched at first, but I mean 492 above while having to reboot is good. Clix and Higgs though. Wait, is this a Clix and Higgs potential sneak play on Poyo? Oh my. What kind of lurk do we have here, chat? What kind of lurk is this? Oh, no lurk. No lurk from Clix. They thought about it, but they're going to leave Poyo alone here. All right. Poyo's going to be, Poyo's going to live another day. Faxty lurk. I mean, Poyo has so many just jellyfish, med kits, everything in their base right there. Clix and Higgs are just going to rotate around. Kanata's good. Acorn and Bolts. Wait, Surge is already gone already. I just realized that. Who do you think Kanata plays with if he drops Tyler? I mean, that's the thing. He can't really drop Tyler. I don't even know who Kanata would play with. Like, if him and Tyler were to split, I don't know who he would play with. All right, let's see. Let's see what Clix and Higgs do here. This is a different little rotate from them. Blake, yeah, I don't think he's dropping Tyler for Blake, but if the tables are turned, Peter's 100% lurking on them. Yeah, probably. All right, Clix and Higgs gonna shockwave in now. Basically 5-5-5 for both of them. What's Peter and Poyo's mats looking like? All right, Peter's 5-5-5 as well. Good mats for them. They're pretty much fully back from the reboot. Re and Hobby gliding in. Alright, they're good. Is anybody below Surge here? Let's see. Let's check out Booga's Surge. What's Booga's Surge look like this game? 168 above. Alright, let's find the team that's below. What team is below? I don't think it's Golden Rapid, right? Nope, 503 above for them. Where is Vino at? Vino should be over here. Oh, there's Vino. Vino and Curve had a rough game one. They're good on Surge right now, though. Good loot for both of them, too. Who has to rotate pretty far here? This is a pretty far rotate for Peter and Poyo. Let's see how Peter gets in here. This is game two. This is game two. Booga and Kanata? Maybe. I don't know about that, though. Are Clix and Higgs alive? Yeah, Clix and Higgs are still alive. Did we already check Clix and Higgs' Surge yet, chat, or no? Clix and Higgs are 361 above. Okay. Yeah, they're good on Surge. And this has been a good, like, full wraparound rotate from them. I like this rotate that they've had this game. They pretty much had to fight like nobody. They're good on Surge. Haven't had to waste any mats really either. I like this rotate here from them. And they're basically in zone just like that. On dead side too as well. Alright. Did Peter Pollo end up making it in? Kanata might lose his Grand's qualling streak this season. I don't think we gotta go that far. Qualling Grands for the good teams is like not that hard. Speaking of Kanata though, he does end up dying in the feed. Tyler left as a solo here, but Tyler does get 2 kills. I think they ended up killing Vico. Tyler's 11 below though, as a solo. Alright, Peter Pollo will go back to them rotating in. Bello is dead. Yeah, Bello and Savage are dead. They died off spawn this game. Alright, Peter's 400 above. Ends up getting in zone. Where's Pollo at though? Pollo's right next to him. Sometimes this duo makes some like solo rotates that I don't always understand, and as soon as I say that though, Pollo gets fried down to 13 HP. They do have a medkit though. Who's gonna use it? Wow, Peter lets Pollo use the medkit. Alright, so Pollo's gonna pop the medkit here. Ooh, this might be a far rotate for Clix. No, or did Clix already get in? Where did Clix go? I swear. Oh wow, Clix is already in zone almost. Okay, 2 straight good rotates for Clix and Higgs to basically get in zone here. Cold gets a kill in the feed. This would have been a good zone for Savage. Yeah, at least this isn't like how EU was, and every single zone is just wonky land every game. All right, Acorn's rotating in. I saw Cold right behind him. None of them end up fighting each other though. Where is Cold at right here? 1 kill for them. Rapid's getting sprayed above him. Rapid ends up dropping down, but Rapid makes an interesting play right there to just full drop on a duo's wall and ends up going down. Cold is trying to get the res onto Rapid here. Needs to make some space, but he's kind of jumping a little higher than he might like with this fizz effect. And he's not going to be able to res Rapid, and this is going to have to be a Cold solo clutch game while being 14 below as well. Is Peter alive? Yeah, Peter's alive. Rapid's like one of our first big names that have died. Rise goes down in the feed though to his old duo with King. And Cold needs to find at least 1 tag here so he doesn't get ticked by Surge. Spraying the SMG here. Not able to find anything as of yet. Where does zone pull? 2 seconds till zone pulls. Nobody is on this side, and that is exactly where it pulls. And look who's getting there first. Peterbot and Pollo, as soon as zone pulls, instantly shockwave up to it, and this is the game that they want to play high ground. Peterbot saw zone pull there, instantly rotates over there as well, and they should have hype. But Clix and Higgs here as well. Clix and Higgs have basically been early to every single zone so far. What's their mats looking like? 116 builds for Higgs, 95 for Clix. Decent mats for them too. I do really want to see how Cold rotates this in, but I don't see Cold. Oh, there's Cold. All right, Cold's 460 or 26 above somehow. Got so much surge, didn't find any kills, and he just instantly flips to going 147 below here now. All right, Cold's going to be able to look back, but he has to find a lot of damage. Fries his old duo of Vino. We got some old duo versus old duo violence this game. Only 22 below. Vino and Curve still right next to him. How many mats does he have? 110 builds still. He's still good on mats. Clix go. Click. Let's see. Nah, Clix is not going for height yet. Clix is not playing height yet. But is Peter playing height? That is the question. And Peterbot in game number 2. They're good on Surge. Is this a game where they can just spray off of height the entire game? What's their ammo look like? 228 bullets for Peter, 212 for Pollo. They pull zone 2. Zone pulls back to them. Very good zone for Peter and Pollo. Yeah, I mean, this might just be a Peter and Pollo win. Let's keep an eye on some other teams though. Curb and Vino. They are one of the teams that like to psycho height. Higgs finds a kill in the feed on the Curly. Higgs gets a kill. Where is Clix and Higgs? 2 kills for Higgs. Decent mats for them as well. Only 59 above Surge though. They still do need some Surge. Clix popping a medkit. Peter and Pollo were good. Let's see. Ages and Ritual. Ages and Ritual also good on Surge. Bolts gets a kill in the feed. Acorn finds the full kill on the Zionox. Let's see how Agers and Rich will get in here. Little shockwave play for Agers, and they're able to get in zone. See Curve and Vino. Do Curve and Vino look for height? Cold is still going as a solo, by the way. Cold as a solo. Trying to clutch up as many points as possible here. Rapid ended up dying pretty early. And Cold, one of the best solo clutch players in the game. What does he have for us here? Mr. Max with the gold pump, going for the walls onto Aviv. Cold's about to get a top 5 here. We'll see about that. Peter gets a kill in the feed. 28 builds left for Cold. He needs to find a refresh soon, and he knows it. Clix gets a kill as well. Let's circle back to Clix here. Clix and Ix, 3 kills for them, playing the mid-ground layer. I really want to see how they look on mid-ground. I feel like I haven't got to see them on mid-ground too much recently, in tournaments especially. 65 builds for Clix, 87 for Higgs. Muzz finds a kill in the feed. Does Higgs want it? Interesting, just in the open rotate from Higgs right there. Needs to heal up a little bit if he can. Clix is going to go. Make sure he supports him from behind. Peter and Pollo still on high ground, though. This is looking like maybe a 6-kill win for Peter and Pollo. Cold finally ends up going down in the feed. Acorn and Bolt still alive as well. Peter spraying down on Clix here. Like, Peter and Pollo are so good at holding height, but they just don't get a crazy amount of kills from it. Agers and Ritual still going in the mid-ground. Bolts goes down in the feed. Curve and Vino still going. Vino's going to try to jump in here, gets a big pump onto Neko and ends up taking him down. 4th kill of the game for them. Still not the craziest amount of mats though, only 24 builds for them combined. Vino kind of looks up for height, but I don't think he's going to play it because he has no mats. He's just ratting through this second height layer here. Gets fried from Peter from above though. Clix and Higgs are finding kills. Where's Clix and Higgs at? Where is Clix and Higgs? Oh, there's Clix and Higgs. 4 kills for Clix and Higgs. Let's stay on Clix and Higgs for a little bit here. Playing the mid-ground layer. Vino goes down in the feed. Muzz goes down in the feed. 5 builds left for Clix. Let's see what kind of refresh he can get for them here. This is where Higgs needs Clix to find a refresh. Higgs is just tarping ahead here. Clix is looking for anything he can find in back zone. Shadow goes down. Game 1 winners. I think that Shadow and Virgo full dead before the top 10. Only 4 builds left for them. Clix is looking for anything he can find. There's just nobody else really on low ground, but Dozier and Eshu are here now. Higgs gets a big pump, goes for the full box, not able to find anything. And Clix is supporting him, but not over-aggressing on anything. Now they over-aggress. 175 pump. Higgs ends up finding the kill. How much of a mat refresh is that, though? 19 builds for Clix, 0 for Higgs. Higgs has nothing. 6 builds for Clix, top 8 scenario. Peterbot finds another kill from high ground. N-Pen's on their wall. Clix gets the kill on the N-Pen for their 6th kill of the game. There's another player in their box, though. What is Eshu doing? Eshu ends up going down. Clix and Higgs get their 7th kill of the game. Eshu was just hopping around under them. Ritual was right above them. They are playing the low ground there. Very good. Another kill on the light. This is why I love to see Clix and Higgs play this low to mid-ground layer. I just feel like they're just better here, you know? Like, I know they like playing height, but I swear when they play mid to low ground layers, they're just so much better. And Clix with a harpoon gun. I haven't seen anybody carrying this harpoon gun in the late game. I think this is Clix and Higgs versus Peter and Pollo on height versus Aviv, who's left alive as a solo. We might get a... As soon as I say that, though, Aviv takes down Clix. Higgs' pump doesn't shoot, but Higgs takes down Aviv. And a 2v1 between Higgs versus Peter and Pollo. He's going to try to shockwave them out, but he's not able to. And that is a 4 elim win for Peterbot and Pollo. Wow. They had to reboot that game, too. I mean, they got on high ground. And that was just an easy win right there. 4 elim win for Peter and Pollo. Okay. Where does that put them on the leaderboard? Agers and Ritual first place after 2 games, though. A 2nd and a 4th. King and Aviv top 2. Wow. Shadow and Virgo in 3rd. Scare and Osid in 4th. Clix and Higgs in 5th. Light in 6th. Peter in 7th. Cold in 8th. Gary in 9th. And then Jack in 10th. Curve and Vino are in 12th. Acorn and Bolts. Muzz. Savage. Reet. Wow. All right. That was a fun game. That was a fun game right there. So that is a Peter and Pollo win for the prediction. Let's do a... Let's do the prediction that we did game number 1, chat. Who places higher in game 3 between Peter and Poyo versus Clix and Higgs? They just got first and second in that game. Who is going to place higher in game number 3? Vote on the prediction. I'm going to make sure that I run the ad as well. Follow the stream if you're new. We're trying to hit 20K on Twitch. Sub up on the YouTube stream. We're trying to hit 120K. Drop a like on the YouTube stream as well, man. Vote on the prediction. Going into game number 3 here now. Let me make sure I get the replay code. And chat, WRL tournament so far. I feel like it's been a fun tournament. We got a close leaderboard. The zones haven't been crazy favored in one direction. I've been having fun so far. All right. Let's see. Let's go like that. And then let me make sure that I get the replay code in. And then go back here. And go back here. All right. That is also one Peterbot and Poyo game win for our prediction. We predicted Peter and Poyo to get 2 game wins today, and they got 1. So they're halfway there, you know. Peter either wins from height or places 20th. Low key, not that wrong. But I mean, he wins from height a lot though, you know? Like they're probably the best high ground team in the world, to be honest. Like I was saying though, they don't get a crazy amount of kills when they get on height, but they know how to win off of it. Peter only does get on height. Chat, is Peter a height merchant? Yes or no? All right, when can we get into the next game? Clix is better low ground? I mean, that's what I've been saying, man. I want to see them play mid to low ground layers because I just feel like they're better there than on height. But I mean, they just have they have an obsession with height sometimes. All right, game number 3. Been a fun 2 games so far. Yeah, no, it's been a fun 2 games. Peter's gonna psycho height. Yeah. Div Cup is so close. Chat, who's your guys' early win prediction after 2 games? Who you guys got for the win? Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I thank that. Wait, where's the alert?
Kenan just subscribed.
Yo, Kenan with the tier 1. Thank you, bro. W sub, man. Thank you, Kenan. Thank you. W sub, man. Remember, if you guys sub, you will have your sub all the way throughout the entirety of FNCS, man. Appreciate the subs, bro. W sub. Thank you, bro. You're the GOAT. All right, where is Acorn and Bolts? There we go. All right, Acorn and Bolts, after 2 games, are currently up 2-0. Going into game number 3 here now. Why do I have the double map glitch? All right, I have the double map glitch, but we'll fix it. I don't want to spoil the off spawn, so I'll fix it after the off spawn here. But I haven't seen that glitch in a while. Okay. I don't want to spoil the off spawn though. What happened to Shark and Teeny today? Shark had internet issues. One team didn't load in. Oh yeah, one team didn't load in. I think it's just Donnie and Chance though. Someone said that they wouldn't be able to play today. Yeah, I predicted 4-2 in favor of Acorn and Bolts. And they're currently up 2-0. All right, Acorn has a really solid drop here. Yamzo's landing at... Where's the Yamzo going here? Oh, this one might be a little more stalled out. No, Yamzo going the same spot. Acorn, though, finds the AR. Yamzo's 1 HP. Yamzo is literally 1 HP. Bolts has almost a full loadout. What is Yamzo at? Yamzo only has a pistol. He's going to go down. This is looking like a 3-0 for Josh and for Acorn and Bolts, I mean. And yeah, it honestly hasn't even really been that close today. Acorn and Bolts so far with pure off-spawn domination. All right, let me fix the thing real quick. It's a close off spawn. I don't know if I'd say all that. Did Savage go down? Savage did go down. Hold on, we can watch how Savage ended up dying. Alright. They're finally full 50-50ing this year. I don't always love when I mean, Liam ended up going down, but Chimp, just with the double shotguns, able to take both Savage and Velo down. Unfortunate. Yeah, Savage did good in game 1, but it's going to be hard to be conned off spawn when you're at such a ping disadvantage. Okay, did anybody get surprise con? Vino's good, Peter's good, Clix is good as well. Where's Peterland? Peterland's at Squibbly Shores over here. This for Peterland's. Alright. Wait, let me make sure I filter this by points. It was Ritual in first. Yo, thank you, JZW. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Yamzo might get 6-0'd. I doubt that he gets 6-0'd. I think, like, at worst, he gets, like, 5-1. I think they at least win one. There's no way they don't win a single game, you know? Wait. Are Peter and Pollo key in here? No, right? Oh, no. They're just getting the boss. Okay. But, yeah, what does this boss give them? I haven't been paying too much crazy attention to bosses. What does this boss end up giving them right here? Ah, gold combat, not the greatest. Pollo's looking for Surge on a Noxie and Mason over here. Is Pollo gonna shoot? Wait, does Noxie and Mason not know that they're over here? It can be a mythic? Oh, okay. 33% chance. Oh, Pollo is just full key in Noxie. Hello? Noxie and Mason just getting full keyed by Pollo as a solo. Normally it's Peter that we see doing the keying, but Pollo pretty much corners them into this little spot right here. Peter's going for the pre-piece. Last game we saw them not have the best mid-game fight versus Darman Demas. But this is Noxie and Mason now, a different NA team. Noxie's going for a lurk play. Peter's going for the full piece, not able to find anything. Peter doesn't have very many mats though, and he's just going to go on top onto high ground here and potentially shockwave away back into their POI. That is exactly what they're going to do. Alright, not an over aggro fight there for Peter and Pollo. Ikran and Bolts are good. Freaking Hobby are good. Oh yeah, Demas and Ari, sorry. I'm so used to saying what's it called? Darman Demas. Acorn on spawn, yeah. Acorn is 3-0 off spawn today. Alright, Aegis and Ritual are good. Who do we gotta look at here? Where's Cold and Rapid at? Gonna be 6-0 real soon. What's the name of my Twitch? My Twitch is just KDog_ now. We finally changed the Twitch name a couple of weeks ago, bro. It's just KDog_ now. If you guys on the YouTube stream, you want to vote on the predictions and stuff on the Twitch. Alright, let's see. Corn and Bolts rotating into the EU players up here. What's good, Clay? What's good, bro? Chat, do you guys think Yamzo and Josh are going to leave the mountain after this tournament? Or do you think they con it again next week? What do you guys think? Yes, yes, yes. Hope so. Yes, absolutely. I mean, if they get like 5-1, I feel like almost just out of respect, you almost just gotta leave the drop spot, you know? You can't be getting... But what was the score in the Eval Cup again? Was it 3-1? Do you watch EU in replays or from streams? I do both when I watch EU. 3-1, yeah. I mean, you can't be getting 3-1 in Eval finals and then like 5-1 in Div finals, you know? And like Josh and Yamzo are such a good team too. Like Josh and Yamzo can top 5 like every single Div Cup if they have an uncon spot, but I just don't know where else they're gonna go. There were 2-1 in scrims yesterday. I actually didn't watch scrims yesterday, so I'm not even sure what happened in scrims yesterday. Alright, pretty much everybody's good here. Really quiet mid game so far. Nobody really fighting. Everybody kind of just doing their own thing. Cold and Rapid are good. Peter's good. Clix and Higgs is always just staying in their POI. What's good, Dig? What's good, bro? Did Vino qual finals? Yeah, of course. Vino and Curve are right here. They have 70 points after 2 games. So not the craziest start for them, but not bad either. Obviously, we're only 2 games right now. Pretty much everybody's still in contention to win. We don't got any Darman Demas situations like we had earlier. Is Mirror's Wonky Land poll every other game? I mean, no, last game wasn't zone like all the way down here last game. I don't remember where game 1 pulled. I think game 1 was actually more like sandy. So no, we haven't really had any wonky. Let's see where zone goes right now though as we say that. Did we finally get a wonky zone or is this a Peter zone right here? This is looking like maybe a Peter zone. This is a kind of double. Oh my gosh. Wait. How do you say your name? I want to make sure you're saying your name right. Cell with the 5 gifted, bro. W Cell, man. Let's go, Cell. Thank you, bro. You're the GOAT, man. I appreciate that. W gifted. If you got gifted a sub, make sure you guys thank Cell or XL. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. You're the GOAT, bro. I appreciate you, man. W gifted, chat. W subs today as well. Appreciate everybody that subbed, everybody that's followed. I mean, even if you guys are just watching, appreciate you guys though. W5 gifted. Isn't there something where like 5 gifteds are like 35% off or something right now? I appreciate you doing that, bro. You're the GOAT, man. You did not have to do that. I actually appreciate that though. Thank you, bro. W5 gifted, chat. Appreciate you, man. You're the GOAT. Yeah, what game is this? This is game 3. This is game 3. It's for one more day? Oh, dang. Okay. Appreciate the gifted, man. Thank you, bro. You're actually crazy for that, bro. That's crazy. Thank you, bro. All right, let's see. Who do we got to look at here? Is anybody going to fight in the mid game? Why do I never get a gifted streamer? I watch every single stream of his. It's all right, bro. You'll get lucky eventually, you know? I'm about to watch K-Dog from the shower. Appreciate that information, bro. Thanks for letting us know, you know? All right, let's see. It doesn't let you pin now. It is pinned, Nafi, it is pinned. We're Savage. Savage died off spawn this game. Unfortunately, Savage did die off spawn. Wait, let's see. Is there any of our top point teams dead? Npen and Jack. That's about it, though. Pretty much all of our big names are alive right now. Kanata has a jetpack. All right, bro. Like, what kind of bait even is that? Like, do you think I'm falling for a Kanata has a jetpack bait right there? Yo, and Clix with the gifted as well, man. Clix with the gifted. Thank you, bro. W gifted, man. W Clizza. Appreciate you, man. W gifted. Thank you, bro. You're the GOAT, bro. You're actually the GOAT. Clix has an FNCS one. Alright. Chat, does Clix win an FNCS this year? Yes or no? Well, what do you guys think? Does Clix win an FNCS this year? I think I've seen about 1 yes and about 20 no's. So we'll take that as a chat does not think so. Okay, better question. Wait, hold on. Let me see where zone pulls first. Do we get a wonky zone? We don't get a wonky zone. Very good zone for Peter and Pollo. Peter and Pollo win game number 2, and then the very next game basically get zone for the whole game. All right, back to my better question though. Does Clix ever win an FNCS? Not just this year, but ever. Do you guys think Clix ever wins an FNCS? All right, I'm seeing a couple more yeses now. Because I mean, I saw a thing where Clix said like he's not retiring until he wins an FNCS, and like all the comments were just like, all right, he's never retiring then. And I was like, all right, bro. But I think he could eventually get one. When I made my predictions, at the beginning of the year, I didn't predict him to win an FNCS this year, but I think he could get one eventually. You think Oliver OG's game crashed? Yeah, I think Oliver OG isn't even in this lobby. But that's all right. Let's check out someone who is in this lobby though. Who has to make a far rotate? Where is Adrian and Ritual? Did Adrian and Ritual already rotate in? They are. Where in the world are they? Okay, they're all the way over here. 4 north zones in EU. Yeah, EU zones today were actually terrible. All right. How do you get a shout out? I shout out people that DM me proof of them using my code in the item shop. That's I pretty much shout out somebody every single video that does that. So yeah. All right. Who has to make a difficult rotate here? Let's see what Acorn and Bolts do for this rotate. Use code KDOG. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. There's actually some fire skins in the item shop right now. Did you guys see the skins in the item shop that just came out like yesterday? Those skins are actually fire. I might have to buy some of those. Bro, this has been like one of the most quiet mid games that we have had. I swear I haven't seen anybody do anything for the past 10 minutes. Oh, the glider? Yeah, I heard that the glider's low-key pay to win, isn't it? Isn't that the thing that everyone's been saying? The glider's pay to win? Little bunny skin. Alright, bro. You guys are just some gooners, man. This is game 3. This is game 3. Alright, where's Zone Pole here? Zone Pole's on the tip top. A little bit far for Peter and Poyo. Look at everybody going in here. Peter and Poyo going late this time, though. We saw them go early a lot last game. And that's how they got height so early. But this game looks like they want to play Surge. They're going to just keep farming Noxie and Mason behind them for Surge here now. Am I playing solo cash cup? I don't have 14 events, or I would. I need to start getting my rank cups in. I think I'm at like 7 right now. I started queuing some of my rank cups. So eventually I can play a solo cash cup. Alright, Peter Poyo just going to shockwave in here now. Pretty good zone for Clix. Clix should be able to get in soon here too. Stream my solo cash cup? I might have to. As soon as I get 14 events, that might be the play. Alright, see how Clix and Higgs get in here. 239 above for them. They're going to do the Ferris wheel rotate. Are they going to try to play trees here? This could be a zone where they choose to play trees. Is that what they want to do? I mean, there's a lot of people already playing trees, though. All right, nobody's here, and they're going to play trees this game. All right. Clix and Higgs basically dead center zone in the trees. Good spot for them. Where is Peter at? Peter and Poyo got in already. Okay. K-Dog will get destroyed if he plays a solo cash cup. Why are we just hating, bro? Like, nobody needed to say that. That message could have never been typed before. But like, you'll see, bro. Wait till I play. Let's see what Booga Surge is looking like here. Booga and Craze are 255 above. Where's our top teams at? Aegis and Ritual are 32 above. First place of Aegis and Ritual just went below Surge, but Ritual gets some good tags. Aegis is only, like, how much Aegis is dead? Aegis is dead. It's down to only Ritual, and Aegis might have just lost them more Surge here as well. 11 below. Ritual's getting ticked to Surge. This is first place so far in this game, and he is getting ticked to Surge. Might be able to find a kill on Kakrama there. Does get some extra Surge for Ritual. Ritual down to only a Chug Jug for heals and finds a kill on Karama. Still is going to need more Surge if he wants to do anything with this game. Is Peter alive? Yeah, Peter is alive. Peter Poyo both alive. Clix is still alive. Peter's alive. Virgo Shadow's alive. Everybody that you see right here is alive. Cold is alive. We haven't looked at Cold and Rapid in a while. Cold and Rapid are 781 above. Pretty good match for them. No kills for them yet, though. Virgo and Shadow have 2 kills. Let's see what Ritual can do here as a solo. Alright, Ritual has to rotate. Not the farthest rotate for him. But obviously he cannot take that much damage because he is 145 below for Ritual. Ritual's going to probably just need to get in on somebody here. Cole's right under him. This could be the play on somebody that he wants to get in on. He has no extra heals besides 100 Chug Jug, though. So, I mean, he either has to have some of the greatest AR aim of his life right here, or he needs to make a power play. Do I think Click streams Grands? Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't, unless they just, like, win the Div Cup off stream today, and then Clix becomes a no-stream merchant, but I would assume that he probably streams Grands, yeah. All right, Ritual is only 48 below. Muzz and Sphinx have been struggling, and Muzz is getting full lobby sprayed over here. Muzz is in a rough spot. I wouldn't be surprised if by the time this replay stops lagging, he's dead, but no, he's still alive. He's getting sprayed by Clix and Higgs, and look at how high Clix and Higgs are. Clix and Higgs are in the sky over here on these trees, 479 above for them. Can they play height off of this? Wait, what kind of play is Higgs going for here? Higgs is going for the fist play to try to rotate into the trees here. Is he going to make it, though? I think he makes this, right? He does make it, and he's going to connect to the other tree as well. He's going to tank for this. Where is Clix at? Clix makes it over here as well, and Clix and Higgs, with the tree rotates, are on high ground before first moving zone even. Where's Peter and Pollo at? I don't even know how you really take height on this zone right here. Rapid, though, gets fried, and Rapid and Cold have a far rotate to make. Rapid's going to have to pop their heals. 27 teams left alive. Cold is ready to shockwave as soon as Rapid gets this Chug Jug off. I mean, no one's really looking at them from back here, though. Looking like a free rotate so far, but as soon as I say that, Clix is just in the sky above them. Hits Cold for a little 50 damage, but it looks like they're going to be able to get in. Ritual is still going as a solo, by the way. 82 below for Ritual, but he's still going. He needs to start finding Surge pretty soon, and he fries Higgs, who's on height, to get back to 16 above. I swear he's just been going below and above all the time. You're going for a little lurk play, not able to find anything. Only has a green iron pump, so not going to be doing the craziest amount of damage here. Peterbot's right behind him as well. Where's Peter and Pollo at? We haven't looked at Peter and Pollo in a while. Peter and Pollo are good on Surge. What's your maths looking like? 80 builds, 60 builds. The prediction is a Clix versus Peter. Who places higher this game? And both of them, I have to admit, are looking pretty good right now. Peter's going to try to get the chili effect on them. Playing the mid-ground layer here. We don't get to see Peter and Pollo play mid-ground layers too much. And a lot of people were saying these guys were height merchants just after last game. So I'm curious how they look this game. Great damage there, though, onto a bunch of different people. Acorn ends up going down in the feed. 0 kills for them. Where's Clix and Higgs at? Clix and Higgs, I mean, they are just so high up. Ritual finds a kill in the feed, though. Ritual is still going. 3 kills for Ritual. Has Storm Sickness, though. Gets into zone. Down to only 21 total builds. Can't take any Storm here, though. Let's see, where's Peter and Pollo at? I'm trying to get back to Peter and Pollo here. Wait, Peter and Pollo. They are looking for height. You know this duo wants high ground. It doesn't matter how high Clix and Higgs are. They want high ground. But they realize that Clix and Higgs are just too high for them right now. Peter's down to only 360 wood. Pollo has 32 total builds. Zone pulls back for them, though, so just going to be able to rotate right back to where they were. Peter's going for a little sneak play on the Zany right here. Gets a nice 100 tag. Still 0 kills for them. Haven't really gotten any points yet this game. Booga and Craze are still alive. Rapid and Cold on their walls. They're not going to over aggro that. Chimp's on the walls right here. Peter's going for the refresh. They know they need some more mats. Pollo goes down to only 30 HP. And Vino does so much damage to both of them. Vino and Curve can just jump in on Peter here. Is that what they're going to do? And that's exactly what they do. And Vino and Curve take down Peterbot and Pollo. They are not beating the high ground accusations, but the duo that is still on high ground is Clix and Higgs. Ritual finally ends up going down. Let's see what Curve and Vino can do here. Take down Peterbot and Pollo. I mean, Vino's kind of looking at height here. Curve has 82 builds still. They could make a play if they want it. But they're just gonna continue to rotate in here. Booga as a solo, Cold and Rapid as a duo. They need to find a bit of a refresh here as well. When you got Cold on your team, that's what you're able to do. Go for the pre-edit play, but Chimp is able to just slip out of that right there. But Cold finds the kill onto Booga. Booga ends up going down to Cold. Gets a decent mat refresh off of it as well. Vino and Curve still going. Curve still has 48 builds. He has to have almost the most mats in this entire lobby. Vino is spraying up on Clix's height. Clix gets chopped. Vino's going to shockwave up now. Clix ends up going down. Clix ends up dying. Did Clix die to fall damage here? How did he die? And then Higgs is just hiding in the storm. Potentially going for a fist lurk play onto Curve. Does Curve see him? Curve doesn't see him, and Higgs directly shockwaves into his box. But he's gonna go down to Vino, and Clix and Higgs die top 10. That was a decent effort right there from Higgs, but wasn't able to take down Curve. And now Curve and Vino on the high ground, 7 kills for them. Rapid and Cold still going on the mid ground here. We could get a final 2v2 between Cold and Rapid versus Vino and Curve. Who else is still alive? Madden's alive as a solo. Liam and Chimp still going. Let's see what Cold and Rapid can do here. Rapid gets a big 100 pump on the Chimp. Cold is just spraying from the left. Great pressure by both of them. They are getting sprayed by Vino on height though. That was their win. Yeah, I mean, could have been the Clix and Higgs win. They, I didn't necessarily see how Clix died right there, but good height take from Vino and Curve nevertheless. Chimp goes down to Rapid. This is looking like potentially 2 free kills for them. Not the most amount of mats for Cold and Rapid though. Rapid's gonna go for the builds on the Chimp. Gets a good little refresh on him. Cold's just going for some lurk plays. We might get a Cold versus Vino here, but Rapid goes down to Vino. And Cold left alive as a solo. Rapid's gonna drop him all of his mats. Gets a good amount of mats. Max pump onto Liam. Cold though needs to pop his heals, and he's getting pressured by Vino. Drops down a layer. Has 160 chug. But can he pop it to get healed up here? He's gonna try to pop the chug. Only 100 HP. Hasn't been able to pop anything yet. Madden's right under him. This is a 2v1v1, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Cold still going as a solo. Just gonna be able to play the chug jug here. Vino and Curve on height. They know Cold is somewhere lurking in the storm. And here goes Cold, shockwaving up. Hits a 20 pump. Not the crazy amount of damage. A little bit of an awkward situation with the tree. Curve is on his wall. He's gonna drop down here. He's almost dies to storm, doesn't yet. Gets a 157 pump onto Madden, and that is gonna be a easy, not easy, but a 10 elim win for Curve and Vino in game number 3. They played that really well. That was really well played from them. And that also makes the leaderboard. Shadow and Virgo, first place now on the leaderboard. Wait, where's Curve and Vino after that? Oh dang, they had a couple rough games before that. But Shadow and Virgo in first, Ages and Ritual in second, Scaranosin in third, Aviv in fourth, Cold in fifth, Clix in sixth, Curve and Vino in seventh, Liam in eighth, Gary in ninth, Light in 10th. We got Peter and Poyo, 11th place. After, I mean, look, this is what? Mid-ground, high ground. Acorn and Bolts in 12th while being conned. Dang. Okay. Let's do a... We can do another one of the normal who places higher predictions. Only 5 kills for Peter and Poyo. Yikes. Yeah, that is not expected. Let me run the ad real quick as well. There we go. All right, follow the stream if you guys are new, chat. What's it called? Sub up if you're on the YouTube stream as well. Drop a like on the YouTube stream. We're trying to hit 300 likes on the YouTube stream. How many likes are we on the YouTube stream, chat? Can someone let me know who's on the YouTube stream how many likes we're on? Make sure I run the ad though. Goonbot is back. Yeah, 11th place after game 1 is or after 3 games. Not the greatest. They're only 95 points behind first though. Like, a win is still very doable. 133. All right, drop a like if you're on the YouTube stream, man. Yamzo, what place is Yamzo? Actually, I don't want to spoil Yamzo just in case they died off spawn again. I don't want to spoil it. Did Kanata die off spawn? Why is Kanata what's it called? Not in the game. Alright, let me watch if we can get into next replay. Oh, Kanata did die off spawn. Wow. That is unfortunate. Alright, let me watch when we can get into the next replay. And yeah. 3 games left, chat. 3 games left. Nana and Tyler 100% splitting? I don't know who they would split for though, you know? How is Virgo first? Chill, bro, chill. Virgo and Shadow, man. I was talking about them before the tournament, you know? Like, this is the next duo that is trying to get into the like curve territory, you know? They're trying to break out of that tier 2 into the tier 1 range, you know? Both of them are on 00 ping now, finally. This could be we'll see what they can do. They got to close out the tournament, though. Threats in Canada? That's possible. Alright, let's see. What place is Yamzo? I don't want to spoil it because I don't know if they died in this next game or not. So I would check. I would have to assume probably close to dead last. Wait, let me see. Yeah, they're in dead last. They are in dead last. When Clix and niggas get caught on height, they lose. Might as well stick to mid/low ground. Yeah, I mean, dude, they played so good in that game that they got, what, second place in on mid ground. But, like, the opportunity that they had on high ground that game, like, I get it, you know? They had to play height that game. And I am late on the replays. I was low-key kind of distracted. All right, let me see. Game number 4. Game number 4. Oh, man, we're so late on the replays. I was too distracted by yapping. My bad. All right, let's see. Let's go like this. And go like that. And there we go. All right, Josh and Iamzo currently losing 0-3. They have 0 points into game number 4. No, that is not point bug. Who won last game? Vino and Curve. Where's Vino at? What do you mean? Like his landing spot? He lands at Battlewood. Let's see. Let me watch Acorn and Boltzer's perspective here. Is Yamzo conned by Bolts? Yeah. They fought off spawn every single game so far. And Acorn and Bolts are kind of dominating them. Alright, Acorn's not going to 50-50 the chest. Bolts will, though, and Bolts gets the shotgun again. Josh has the gun up here, though. Yamzo has no... Wait, Bolts has no ammo. How is Bolts alive? Bolts ends up going down. Josh got the... Or Yamzo got the ammo, but Bolts got the shotgun. Acorn takes down Josh. Acorn's getting shot in the side. He's going to slide kick Josh off on accident, I think. And Yamzo... Is Yamzo running away? Where is Yamzo going? Okay, no, Yamzo's popping pizza over here. There's a pistol and an AR. Acorn's not going to go for the res on the Bolts yet. Instead, he's going to run... Wait, is he trying to make like a 360 type of play here? What does Bolts even have? Bolts has this pump with no ammo in it. And they're going to go in the bush and try to hit the res here now. Is this a game where they just end up splitting? Where's Yamzo? I mean, Yamzo, we got to shoot the bush, man. Yamzo's not going to shoot the bush. Wow. And his card is at the way bottom, too. So Yamzo's just going to end up looting. And do they not fight this game? Is that not 4-0? I mean... We'll see if they still end up fighting here. I mean, Bolts gets rezzed. How many people are over here? Okay, Bolts does get rezzed. And it looks like they're just going to loot this out here now. Go to Savage. Savage and Velo do get 2 kills. Alright, we can check how Savage got these kills here. Then we'll go back over there. Alright, Savage and Velo finally went off spawn. It's been a while, but finally able to win off spawn here. Let's see how Savage gets the 2 kills here. Both kills on Savage as well. Savage finds a pistol. Liam's underneath. Liam doesn't even shoot his gun. 1 kill on the board for Savage. I mean, Savage just straight up 2v1 them right there. I don't even know where Velo was at. Velo was just stuck looting. And then Savage hits the 2v1. Alright. Good for Savage and Velo there. So, does Josh and Yamzo just end up splitting? Yeah, I mean, Acorn only has 1 kill. And Josh and Yamzo are still alive. Chat, are we calling that a split? Are we saying that's a split, or is that a Acorn win? Split. split, Acorn wins, split. I mean, each of them killed one though, you know? Like, it wasn't like Acorn and Bolts were alive as a duo and then Yamzo just ran. Like, they each killed each other as a 1v1. And then, like, neither of them ended up fighting. Alright, let's see. What are Peter and Poyo gonna do this game? Alright. Go like that. And pretty much everybody's good. Alright. Peter has the Mythic Combat AR this game. So Peter does get a Mythic. Vino's good. Let's see Clix and Eggs. Yamza was still on the mountain, they win. Is that how we're doing who wins? Whoever's on the mountain or what? Okay. I'm gonna say it's a split. I'll say it's 3-0-1. That's what I'm gonna say for the score. Golden Rapid in between Booga here. If Peter takes height, they win the game. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, but it's just whether or not they can get on height. Epic already helping out Peter. Let's see where zone pulls. Another pretty north zone here. It's looking like it could just be another wonky, squibbly tip-top zone. Let's see, where's Aegis and Ritual at? Aegis and Ritual are... Where are they on the leaderboard? Here they are. Where's Vino on the leaderboard? Vino's, let's see, 1, 2, 3rd. They're 3rd right now. Vino and Curve are 3rd place after winning last game. Let's see, I'm trying to see if anybody's fighting here, if we're going to have another pretty slow mid-game. Vico and Owl are in Wonky Land here at Clix's POI. Do we get to see a potential fight between them? Is Vico going for a lurk play here? Oh my gosh. Vico lurking around Wonky Land. Higgs is right outside the window too. Oh no, Clix fans are gonna be mad if something happens here. Vico just lurking around Wonky Land. Clix is full building off everywhere he goes though, so he has the awareness that somebody might be here. Higgs, on the other hand, is kind of just running through buildings, and oh my gosh, he's right next to them. Where's Vico? I mean, if he walks into this building right here, he's just dead. Where's Clix at? Okay, Clix is just next to the Ferris wheel. Peter made Clix paranoid. Ooh. Where's Clix at? How far is Clix from Higgs? Can Clix even help him? I mean, Clix can't even really help him if Higgs runs into him here. I don't think Higgs knows anybody's here. It just depends how far he goes here, though. Wait, where's Vico at? Let me go back to Vico here. Wait, Vico and them got outside. No way they got outside the door without him hearing him. Oh no, Clix needs to see them. Higgs is dead here if Clix doesn't see him. Oh no. Where's Higgs going? Higgs, we gotta watch our back. No. Oh no. Bro, he just doesn't know that they're here. Oh my gosh, 142 onto Higgs. Higgs is trying to run now, and Higgs is actually gonna shockwave away, but Owl full chasing them here. Higgs does, or Clix gets down for the help. Good escape by Higgs right there. Higgs not dying on the lurk play yet, but Vico and Owl are just full keying Clix and Higgs at Wonky here. This is an aggressive play out of EU players right here. Higgs, though, gonna be able to pop all the pizza, it looks like, and Vico and Owl will back off now. Okay. So bad for Clix's surge, but Higgs somehow able to get away and doesn't end up dying in that situation. That's, I mean, it's not the worst thing that could happen. Bad for their surge, though. They took a lot of damage right there, but Higgs is able to stay alive. Alright, Peter Poyo. Still good. Who's the most disappointing to it right now? Probably Peter, because they're not top 10. I mean, Muzz isn't doing too good either, though. Muzz, for a team that a lot of people predicted pretty highly, they're not doing too well. Cooper Curley not doing the best either. Josh and Yamzo, I mean, I guess you could say Josh and Yamzo, but they're also contested. Let's see, Josh and Yamzo going back onto their mountain here. Wait, Acorn's dead. Did Acorn just die to an EU player? Bolt's in a 2v1 here now versus EU players, and why are Acorn and Bolt's kind of getting walked through by EU right now? Demus and Hari on Bolt's wall. If there's anybody that can 2v1, it would be Bolt's. Has the ping advantage as well. He just recently got back to Dallas. Yamzo and Josh, though, I think are also lurking up over here, though. Where's Josh and Yamzo at? Yeah, Josh and Yamzo on the hill. I mean, they're not even going to aggro this, though. I thought they would honestly aggro this right here, but it doesn't look like they're going to. And Acorn is full dead. Bolt's left alive as a solo now. Rough situation here. At least Josh and Yamza weren't also pulling up to the POI. I thought they would, to be honest, especially after they see Acorn in the kill feed. Alright, I mean, they're good. Clix and Higgs are also good. There's a lot more people in the POI now, and this is a tip-top zone. Something that we saw a lot on EU. It just takes Peter a while to learn the meta. I mean, there's only one Div Cup, and then there's FNCS, so he doesn't have a while to learn. This isn't last season where he could dud the first like 4 weeks, and then by the last two finals do good. You know, like he's got to learn these meta. He's got to learn this meta fast. I think Peter's fine. I think they'll have a good game this game, and then they'll be right back. All right, Josh and Yamzo are gonna lurk on this fight over here. Mr. Savage goes down in the feed. Where's Savage at? Savage got to be like somewhere over here, right? The Savage and Velo both die, chat. Savage is dead. Velo's still alive somewhere. I don't know where Velo's at though. Is Vino alive? Vino should be alive. Yes. Let me not speak too soon though. Let me find where they're at. Vino, yeah, Vino's alive. Vino and Curve are both alive. 2 kills for them as well. They did end up biting some kills on some people. Good mats, good loot. Pretty much center zone almost. Booga and Craze, 58 points for them so far. I feel like we haven't seen too much of Booga and Craze so far today. Which is what I feel like I say every single Div Finals, unfortunately, but just how it's been for them. Bello died? Okay. This is game 4. This is game 4. Alright, Clix and Higgs on the Ferris wheel. Angels and Rituals are gonna win. You mean like the tournament overall? Wait, what is going on over here? There are so many people where Acorn and Bolts are. Or just Bolts, I guess, because Acorn is dead. Did Josh and Yamzo finally leave it? Okay, Josh and Yamzo did finally leave it. They're no longer lurking on them. Let's see. Does anybody have to rotate in far here? A couple EU players. Nothing too crazy. You haven't watched Peter and Poyo too much. Who's better right now, Cold and Rapid or Curve and Vino? Right now, probably. Right now, they're kind of even placements wise. If I had to make like a who I think is going to place higher in FNCS, though, I would say Cold and Rapid. But right now, they're kind of even. Hard to tell, yeah. I think they're pretty even right now. All right, and Zone does pull Wonky Land. Clix and Higgs. Dead center zone here in game 4. Is this going to be another game that they want to play height, though? They're on the Ferris wheel. How long can they just sit here now? Peter and Poyo have to make a decent little rotate here. Gonna pop the spicy fish. And then they're gonna shockwave together as well. Pretty far rotate to make, but there's not too many people on this side of the map, so it shouldn't be the hardest rotate. Magma and Slepsy right behind them, though. Clix and Higgs got blessed. Yeah, I mean, Clix and Higgs really haven't had to move at all. Cold and Rapid get in. Vino and Curve right next to them. I do want to see how Peter and Poyo make this rotate in and if they get hit at all. Threats is looking directly at them. 261 above for them right now. They still got to inch their way in here, though. So we'll see how much damage they take. Peter gets hit once. There's just a random big pot right here. Gifted to Peter as soon as he gets hit. I mean, make it less obvious, Epic. Clix and Higgs pretty much center zone. What's their surge looking like? 109 above for them. They do get to sit on the Ferris wheel, though, so should be able to find some good surge. Shadow and Virgo. Shadow and Virgo, first place POV, 234 above for them. Ages and Ritual, 588 above. These guys are just so good at surge, man. I know I say that every single tournament, but they really are just so good at getting surge. Vino and Curve, 383 above. Who is struggling on surge right now? I mean, Bolts has to be pretty rough, right? 86 above. Yeah, not the greatest. Clix 128. I mean, they need to get a couple more tags, but I mean, I feel like they should be able to get tags with them being all the way up here. All right, zone pulls off of their Ferris wheel, though, so they can't just keep sitting here. They are going to have to rotate off. Is Savage dead? I think Savage and Velo did end up going down, yes. Let's see how Peter and Pollo rotate this in. Peter gets hit from a couple different angles here. It's kind of going through their mats a little bit. They're down to only 95 builds. 118 for Pollo still, though. That's really solid. This zany guy is getting ticked to surge next to them. Peter's trying to find anything he can behind him. Scroll goes down in the feed. Peter's going to go for the pre-edits, and they end up finding the kill. First kill of the game for Peter and Pollo. These guys do not have very many kills this tournament, so that is a good sign for them right there. Let's see how Clix and Higgs make this rotate. Alright, Vico Owl still right behind them. Bolts has to play this game out as a solo, it looks like. It's been a rough zone for Bolts to try to... I mean, Clix just spots him in the bush right there and hits him for almost 100. And then just gets one of the easiest rotates he's going to be able to find to get straight onto Higgs. Center zone now for Clix and Higgs here. What do Peterbot and Pollo want to do this game, though? I really want to see if they're making a hype play or not. Cheating? I saw Bolts kind of in the very edge of the bush right there. He was kind of peeking out of it a little bit. All right, Peter's editing his tops here. He's looking like he might want to look up at height. They're the team that if anybody's going to just straight start cranking up for it, it's going to be them. Haven't done the greatest on mid-ground so far. Slepsy and Magma right next to them. Bolts is going to find a kill into Akira. Get his full kill as well. Where's Bolts at? Hold on. Let's go to Bolts here. All right, Bolts is playing the Storm. There's some people next to him, though. I think Krama just ends up dying to Storm to himself. Bolts still only 59 above after all that. Has no whites as well. Is Bolts going to die here? I think Bolts is dead. Bolts is not going to be able to get to the vending machine in time, and Bolts is going to die to the Storm, unfortunately. So Bolts and Acorn full dead after splitting off spawn. Clix and Higgs rotating in here. Clix and Higgs, good rotate out of them. This is where I want to see them. Just keep playing that mid to low ground layer. Vino and Curve get cracked at the exact same time, basically. 82 below for Vino and Curve. They're going to be getting ticked by Search here as well, right? They're able to splash back up to Vino being at 175. Curve is still pretty weak. Vino does some good damage. Curve gets hit for a lot. And Curve goes down to Booga, but then Vino kills Booga. Vino's getting ticked to Search still. And the winners of last game, it's going to come down to a Vino solo clutch. Craze is going for the resin. What a play out of Craze right there. And Craze is going to take down Vino and be able to get the res onto Booga as well. Where is Peter? Is Peter making a hype play here? Peter and Pollo have 2 kills now. Curve is a sellout. It's crazy. I don't even know whose fault that was. They literally both just got cracked and then we're in a rough situation right there. Peter's going for some little cone play right there. Good play by Peter and Pollo right there to find the kill into Chaos. They're going to get the body as well. 3rd kill of the game for Peter and Pollo now. What's their mats looking like after that? Pollo 86 builds, Peter 102. Clix and Higgs are 93 builds, 102 for them. Going for a pre-edit play onto Angel right here. Good play onto Angel. Oh, they're not going to be able to find it though. Angel's just barely going to escape out of the box. Cold and Rapid. also looking good. Where's Ages and Ritual at? Ages and Ritual good as well. And I think I just saw someone going for height. Okay, Peter and Pollo not fully going for height yet. They're getting sprayed by Clix and Higgs as well. Peter gets a nice little 36 shot in between it, though. I mean, is there just, like, none of these guys playing height right now? Where's Shadow and Virgo at? Shadow and Virgo neither. Playing the low ground layer, Cold and Rapid. Looking for it. But also, Ages and Ritual right next to them. Rapid might want it. Kanata and Bolts. Alright, now we're just making fantasy duos, you know? Acorn and Bolts have not been bad so far. They're just con. And Peter and Pollo. Oh my gosh, look at how high Javi and Reet are above them, though. But Peter and Pollo are going to crank for it. Pollo's trying to crank for it. Peter gets hit for a lot, but Peter still want to go for it. He's going to shockwave directly up, and Reet and Javi don't have the awareness for it. Peter is so high in the sky. If Reet and Javi just looked up right there, they could have got some big damage onto him. Javi's trying to play for it still here, but he's not going to be able to. Peter's going for the under piece. He gets the cone in. Javi, and oh my gosh, beautiful play out of Peter to take down Javi. Is he going to be able to get the mat refresh onto him, though? Slowly has to drop down from height. And he's going to be able to get it, and Pollo is right next to him as well. Peter and Pollo only has 4 builds, though. Peter has to drop him some mats. Peter ends up dropping Pollo mats. Pollo's up to 24 builds here now. And Peter's going to shockwave ahead. G-Money is on height now. But Peter is still just going to keep psychoing height. Pollo full shockwaves up. I think he fried G-Money right there. And they're going to be able to connect to Reet and Javi's old builds on high ground. And Peter and Pollo back on the high ground here now. Clix and Higgs still alive, though. 0 kills for them this game. Clix has pizza for days, though, and is just going to be able to pop it. Rapid's still alive. Cooper and Curly running up the mid ground. Shadow is still alive. First place POV right here. Spraying onto EU players. I saw Cold get a kill in the feed. Peter and Pollo, though, just on high ground. They're probably just going to be spraying down for the rest of this game here. Agers and Ritual, only 8 builds for Agers. Has to find a mat refresh if they can. Ritual has decent amount of mats. I mean, Agers gets a full piece onto Truly. Truly's 1 HP. Ends up taking him down. Gets the mat refresh on the Truly as well. Decent builds for him. Muzz and Sphinx still going. Cold ends up going down to Braid, so Cold and Rapid dead before top 10 once again. Peter's still on height. Clix and Higgs still alive as well, though. 0 kills for them. Almost a top 10 game out of them, though. Booga ends up going down in the feed to Pollo. Clix and Higgs on the low ground layer here. Last time we saw them here, they got so many refreshes, so many elims. Can they repeat that again this game? There's a player right behind them. Scare is 1 HP right next to them. If they can just get one bleed through shot through here. And Clix does end up finding it onto Scare. First kill of the game for either of them here. Wait, Pollo dead? Wait, did both of them just die? Wait, Pollo's dead. Peter left alive as a solo. Peter has no HP either. Panzer's rotating next to them. I don't know how Pollo ended up going down. Peter's just jumping in the box of Panzer, getting sprayed by height. Peter has literally nothing, and Peter's gonna end up going down to Panzer. Clix and Higgs still alive. Who is above them? Is this Dozier? Dozier and Eshu on high ground. 6 kills for them. I'm getting flashbanged by the replay glitch right there, but Clix and Higgs still running up the low ground layer here. So Peter's fully dead. Cold is fully dead. Clix and Higgs just have all of low ground to themselves, though. Muzz finally ends up going down. Good game out of Clix and Higgs here. Top 4 situation for them now. Who else is still alive above them? Cooper's alive as a solo. Virgo's on their wall. Virgo still being alive is really bad for a lot of other teams, and Virgo with the 0 ping wall replace insta 200 pump. He is getting sprayed from down below, though. It is a 2v2v1. Virgo's the only solo left alive. Virgo takes down someone on height, though. Virgo ends up taking one down, and Virgo almost 2v1s them, and that is going to be a free cleanup win for Clix and Higgs in game number 4. That's game 4, right? Wow. I mean, what am I saying, chat? Low ground for Clix. A top 2 and a win. Just stop playing height, man. Just stop playing height. That now puts Clix and Higgs in 2nd place with 2 games left to go. Shadow and Virgo in first still. by about 18 points, I think. Ages Ritual in 3rd, Scaranosted in 4th, Cold and Rapid in 5th, Dozier in 6th, Curvin Vino in 7th, Aviv in 8th, Peter in 9th, Listen and Aloe in 10th place. Wow. All right. I mean, Clix and Higgs, with 2 games left, every single game inside of the top 10 for them so far today. 14 elims for them as well. Acorn and Bolts are in 14th, Booga's in 19th, Muzz in 17th. Chat, do we gotta start believing in Clix and Higgs again? How are we feeling about them right now? I think they've been solid today. I like the playstyle that they're going for. Let me all right, we already got the prediction paid out. Let's see. Let's do Clix and Higgs top. Let's do Clix and Higgs top 5 this game, chat. Do Clix and Higgs top 5. That is the next prediction that we're running. Vote on the prediction, man. If you guys are on the YouTube stream, you want to vote on the prediction, come over to the Twitch. Follow the stream if you're new. Drop a like on the YouTube stream. Appreciate everybody that's here, man. We got 2 games left to go. And we could see a Clix no stream Cash Cup win potentially with 2 games left to go. Let me make sure that we get into replays on time this game, because last game I was a little behind. Let me make sure that we get in on time here. Let me get the code. Here we go. Here we go. Bang, bang. All right. All right. Wow. Clix got lucky zone pulls in them all every game. Have they had some favorable zones today? Yes, but they've also made the most out of it, you know? This is game 5, chat. 2 games left. Man, there's some Clix haters out today, bro. Shadow and Virgo with some crazy consistency as well, though. 5.5 average placement. Clix and Higgs, most consistent team on the day right now, though. 5.2 average placement. Peter Pollo, 12.2 average placement. What's the most player kills right now? All right, Cold is in first. We might get one of our predictions right. Cold is tied for the most elims with Vino. Not bad. Higgs is in 12th. Where's Clix at? 19th. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, we should be able to get into replays any moment here now. Who's winning that spawn? Acorn and Yamzo? Acorn is destroying them. Acorn is actually destroying them. We'll see what game 5 looks like, though, but it is currently 3-0-1 after 4 games. They ended up splitting one of the games. All right. Can we get into replays? I think we should be able to here. All right. All right, game number 5, chat. 2 games left. I mean, we pretty much got in as soon as we could here. All right. Not a hot drop for the off spawn here. I mean, it's a hot drop for Mr. Savage's off spawn. But, why is my bus frozen? Hello? Oh, there we go. All right. Where is Acorn and Bolts? Can they go undefeated off spawn basically today? There we go. All right. You're watching this at 3 a.m. chat. What time is it for you guys right now? Is it late for you guys? What time is it for me right now? It's 7:08 for me right now. That's not bad. 9 p.m. 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 6 p.m. Dang, 6 a.m. for some of you guys is crazy. 3 a.m., 7 a.m. Holy, all right, hold on. Let's lock in on the off spawn here. It looks like Acorn and Bolts have best drop again. Who gets the loot here? Bolts gets the... Dude, Bolts gets everything every single time, basically. And they just double clean them up off spawn. And that is a 4-0 for Acorn and Bolts. Wow. Josh and Yamzo have actually not won a single time off spawn. That is kind of insane. Savage off spawn? Oh yeah, good comms. My bad. I keep forgetting about the Savage off spawn. Let's see. Okay, they didn't 50-50 this game. Dude, Savage has been wearing this skin all day today. He has not taken this skin off yet. Alright, Savage and Bello. Bello has a gold pump right away off spawn. And where's Liam and Chimp? Liam and Chimp just over them here. This might end up being a split game for them. Splitting, it might end up being a splitting. Mongrel tribute? Come on, this is that, I mean, this is the Mongrel and Mitro skin. Chad, is this more of a Mongrel skin or a Mitro skin right here? I feel like I remember Mitro. Wait, Vito and Curve fighting off spawn. Both? Yeah, it is both. Who's in first right now? Shadow Virgo in first, but Clix and Higgs are like right under them by like 20 points. Gee, Peter POV? I mean, Peter's not doing nothing right now, bro. Peter's just off spawn. They haven't really been getting too active in their off spawns today. They kind of just been, I mean, they keyed, where they at? I don't even know if they're in this game anymore. They keyed Demus one of the games, but they've been doing much off spawn today. I do want to make sure that we're watching Clix and Higgs though, because Clix and Higgs top 2 right now. Why isn't Clix streaming today? Because Clix wanted to lock in off stream. And I mean, they have a chance to win the Cash Cup, you know? So, Chad, do you guys think if Clix wins off stream today that they're not going to stream in the future? Or do you think this is going to be the only week that they don't stream? Because, I mean, they went from kind of dudding the last, like, couple weeks to winning. I don't know. Not for bigger. I mean, yeah, obviously they'll stream opens and everything, but I mean, like, finals. I still think they stream grands. Like, Clix has to stream grands, right? Did Savage end up fighting yet? Nah, Savage isn't fighting. All right, no fights for Savage. Peter's just in his POI. Clix is doing the same thing. He said he's trying it out, so we might. I wonder if he likes it better. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Can you please watch Savage? I mean, Savage is just looting off spawn right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're not fighting right now. There's looting. Vino gets a kill, though. I thought Vino was fighting off spawn, and it looks like they are. They end up taking down Lurk. And Khan is in a 2v1 right under them. What place is Curve and Vino in right now, chat? They're like top 5 right now still, right? You know, Curve kind of dudding. Oh, they're in 7th? Okay. I mean, they were just, what, top 3 before this game? I wouldn't say that they're dudding. They had a rough death last game, but I still think they finished top 5, you know? Savage does end up getting a kill in the feed, though. I'll make sure to check that out in a second. I want to see if Vino and Curve are able to finish this off spawn here. Oh my, full piece. 100 by Curve right there. This guy's 1 HP. We got to just close this out. Come on. I'm trying to go over to the Savage fight. All right. And Curve does end up taking him out. And Savage does take out Liam. So now Chimp is in a 2v1 situation. And Chimp. Why are Liam and Chimp kind of going even off spawn versus Savage today? I feel like this has kind of been an even off spawn fight. Cold gets a kill in the feed. Where's Cold at? Cold and Rapid definitely playing a lot more aggro today. Cold's gonna get the full kill onto Evan. Who's Evan's teammate? Dozier? Is that who he's playing with? No, it's Pierre, and Cold is gonna take him down as well. 3 kills already for Cold and Rapid in game 5. What is Savage's real name? I think it's Martin, right? That's Savage's name, I'm pretty sure. Peter and Poyo look like they might be getting aggro over here. Oh yeah, Peter and Poyo. This is what they do sometimes. When they're struggling a little bit, they go away from their like passive mid games and they just start crashing out and keying. I feel like it really, like, it hasn't been working a crazy amount as of late, though. Like, I get why they do it, but I swear most of the time these fights don't always go the greatest for them. Okay, Peter almost had an aim check right there with that pistol. Ends up taking one down, though. He's going to be able to pop the pistol, or the pizza. And then Civ is going to try to shockwave away, but Pollo's not going to let him. Pollo's going to full hunt down Civ here. How many shockwaves does he want to waste, though? And he's not going to let him. All right, he's going to let him get away. And Jamidi, they're just going to take the body. Okay. Can they find the body, though? The body's right under the staircase. Oh, all right. And Jamidi just crawls over to them for some reason. And they end up getting the loot. All right, 1 kill on the board for Peter and Pollo. Clix and Higgs just still playing Wonky Land. We finally don't have a full Wonky Land zone. We got a central zone here now. Savage and Velo are good. Vino and Curve are good as well. Savage fight? Savage fighting right now? I don't see him fighting. Unless I'm like delayed. Am I delayed on the replays? Not really. I'll skip more ahead here. I'll make sure we're as ahead as we possibly can be. All right. Here we go. Should be good now. Are Cold and Rapid fighting again? Or are they just next to a team? Okay, they're just next to a team, but Cold is lurking with his pickaxe out here. Actually, this looks more like a Cold AFK thing. All right, Cold. I think this is more of a... Is Cold AFK here? Yeah, Cold is definitely AFK. I was thinking for a second this might be a lurk play, but Cold is definitely just AFK. All right, he's back. Let's see. Clix and Higgs are good. Peter's good. Vino's good. Savage is good. Aegis and Ritual are chasing vibes down over here. Gotta make sure the baddies are good. That's some crazy glaze. I respect the glaze though, bro. Aegis versus Vibes, and Aegis takes down Vibes. Aegis and Ritual 2 kills here. We're seeing a lot more teams start to fight in the mid game finally. Alright, Peter and Pollo also look like they're about to be fighting Noxy and Mason potentially here. I mean, yeah, Pollo is literally on their wall. Pollo gets hit for a lot, though, down to only 62 HP. Peter's getting in from the back. Mason is kind of weak here. Mason's going to pop his mini. Peter's just going to keep walking in through here. Going for the pre-piece, not able to find the wall. Gets a cone. Peter's kind of in a risky spot here, though. He's in all their edits, basically, taking the 0 ping. Doesn't have the shotgun reloaded. Peter ends up getting out. Pollo's behind them. Haven't really done any damage in this fight yet, but Peter gets behind him now. Noxy's cracked again, but Peter's also basically cracked. And then Pollo takes down Noxy, and it's going to be a 2v1 for Peter and Pollo versus Mason, and they should just be able to double get in here. Why are we going for a pickaxe and Pollo takes him down? I mean, they took a lot of damage back there, so not the greatest for their surge, but 2 kills is 2 kills. So 2 more kills on the board for them. We'll go to Clix and Eggs. Alright. There's a bunch of players in the storm over here. Who do we got over here? We got EU, EU, EU. 3 separate EU teams in the storm on this reboot of Cam, and Savage ends up getting the kill onto Cam. This is just the EU triangle, I guess. Okay. Lots of EU players. Clix and Higgs are good. Peter Pollo are chilling for a little bit. And got Aegis Ritual. Another EU player, Demas, right in front of Aegis and Ritual over here. Not sure if either of them saw him, though. Don't think so. Clix has been playing scrims, cash cups, grands, and finals for 8 hours and still doesn't have an FNCS win. I mean, random Clix stray, I guess. I mean, Clix is doing good right now, bro. Can't we give Clix some credit right now? They're literally top 2 in the cash cup, and we're just finding random things to throw strays on them. Tier 1 hater. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, all that in 8 hours, by the way. I think you meant 8 years, but I mean, W Rage Bait, I guess. Peter and Poyo are keying another team here. Threats and V are both 1 HP, but Peter and Poyo are pretty weak as well. Like, Peter and Poyo have been finishing these fights, but they are taking a lot of damage. They pretty much go through at least like 150 HP each in all of these fights. Are they going to commit to this, though? They're not going to commit to it. They're going to end up shockwaving back into their POI now. I am so curious on what their surge looks like. I feel like there is no way that they're like, they got to be like 200 above, 150 above, maybe. What happened to Zero in the YouTube chat? I actually don't know. Zero might have gotten banned. I don't know what the new mods did with Zero, but I haven't seen Zero in a little bit. You think Clix win the Cash Cup will go live? Yeah, definitely. If Clix wins today, he's 100% going live. He's going live, you know, he's going to be blasting music. He's going to be talking about everybody that was doubting him, you know. He's going to have his aura farm thing. Like, he's definitely, Clix is definitely going live, bro, if he wins. He is West. Oh, they quad West too? Yeah, I'll definitely stream West. Unless, bro, if they don't stream West, then they're just, I mean, they're just max locked in, I guess. He's gonna diss Peter. Yeah, he'll definitely pull up Peter's placement too. If Peter and Poyo don't do that good today. If Peter dies mid-game, he's gonna con Clix last game. We haven't seen Peter grief Clix in a while. I don't know. Chad, do you guys think Peter would land on Clix last game still? Yes or no? I feel like we haven't seen them have too much beef recently. Yes, yes, yes. We'll see, bro. We'll see. If Peter does bad this game, maybe. But I mean, I guess it kind of does depend how they do this game. Where's Peter going right now, by the way? They're marking. I mean, they're flying close to Wonky Land here. I don't know. They're just trying to get over here. All right, zone pulls this way. All right, we got a fortress zone for the first time today, I think. Very good zone for Shadow and Virgo. Shadow and Virgo, this is where they land at. And they're dead center zone right now. Oh, I think Savage just ended up dying. Oh, no, Savage's still alive. Crash out cup for Peter now. Savage got to pop these heals, though. Savage popped the pizza. Oh, my gosh. That was way too close. Adrius finds a kill on the D-miss. Adrius has 4 kills alone already. 12 splashes as well. 974 above. Hold on. Let me see Peter's surge. Peter and Poyo, after all that fighting they've done this game, are 535 above. Okay, so they definitely got some tags on people as well that we didn't see. 563 above for them. They're chilling. Clix and Higgs, who have been in Wonky Land the entire game, 118 above. And they have to rotate pretty far here. We'll go back to them after we check a couple other team surge. Shadow and Virgo, first place POV, are 263 above. Cold and Rapid, 700 above. All right, let's go back to Clix. Who did Peter and Poyo fight? I just joined. Peter Poyo fought, they fought Threats, but they didn't kill him. They fought, who else did they kill this game, chat? I actually don't remember. You might honestly have to start calling Adrius the best fragger. Jiminy, oh yeah, Mason and Noxy. I've been saying for a while that I think Adrius, wait, hold on, this is in a weird spot here. I think Adrius is the 3rd best fragger on NA. Or the 3rd best fighter in general, you know? I think the only people Adrius is behind is Peter and Cold. I think Adrius is 3rd. Behind Cold and Peter, yeah. Alright, I mean, Clix and Higgs, 125 above here. Have to rotate in a little bit. Where's Peter and Poyo at? Did Peter Poyo get in? Peter Poyo about to get in here. Curve could be in those combos soon about the best fragger. I don't know if I'd say all that, to be honest. I mean, he can be in those best controller conversations, but I don't know if I'd say he's in the best fragger combos. Alright, see how Clix and Higgs get in here. Alright, wait, what does Clix and Higgs maths look like? 133 builds for Clix, 123 for Peter. Double Chug Jug is only 40 above. Alright, we're staying on Clix here. Clix and Higgs need Surge, and Clix gets fried by Acorn as well. Higgs gets some good return damage, though. Only 16 above. No, man. The Cash Cup win is right there for them. They just have to close it out. Only 41 above for them here, though. Probably one of the teams lowest on Surge that's highest up on the leaderboard. 17 above. They're just slowly going down. Ritual finds a kill in the feed. Replays. Oh, there we go. Okay, good damage there. Great damage out of Clix and Higgs. 98 above for them here now. Higgs is going to throw the Shockwave. Okay, 145 above for them. Muzz gets in. Peter and Poyo spraying Muzz back zone here. Muzz is only 1 HP. Is Muzz a solo? 688 above for them. I know Sphinx is right under him. Sphinx is weak as well, and then Peter's going to take down Sphinx. Big shot right there from Peter onto Sphinx. He's going to get his body, but can he take it into zone here? A little bit of an awkward situation, but he gets his body in zone, gets the full kill as well. Okay, 4 kills for them this game. Definitely a lot more aggro, and Clix and Higgs do end up pulling zone in this game as well, but do they want to play high ground? Are they going to start building up right here? Acorn and Bolts look like they might want to play it. And yeah, it looks like Clix and Higgs are going to let them. Who has to rotate far here? Who over here has to rotate far? Savage has a bit of a far rotate. Rapid dead? Wait, is Rapid and Cold both dead or just Rapid? Booga's left alive as a solo. I don't even know how many points they have. Let me check out Vino and Curve though, because they have to rotate in a decent amount here. Nobody's shooting them quite yet. Just gonna rotate through the low ground layer. Try to rat in between these builds. Velo gets a kill in the feed. Peter gets a kill into Hobby. Vino and Curve just gonna shockwave in here. This is such a congested layer that they're now. Cole just got a kill in the feed. They're still alive. Oh, Cole is left alive as a solo. So yeah, Rapid is dead. And Cold is left to solo clutch. Once again, Poyo goes down though. Poyo just gets lurked on, and Peter's going for a full... Oh my gosh, Peter on the scroll. Clip scroll. Are we going to res Poyo though? Wow, I don't think he's going to be able to res Poyo here. He can't res Poyo. And Peter has to solo clutch. I don't know how Poyo ended up going down, but Peter is absolutely flying right now. 5th kill of the game for Peter here. He's 5-5-5. If there's a game that he can solo clutch, it's this one right here. He has everything he needs to be able to solo clutch. He's going to shockwave ahead now. It looks like Acorn and Bolts might be looking for height here. Where's Clix and Higgs at? Clix and Higgs running through the castle. Poyo sold every endgame. All right. We'll see what Peter can do in a solo clutch here. We've seen some people have some good solo clutches today. Can Peter be the next one? Fries Bolts down to basically 1 HP right there. Going to be able to shockwave ahead as well. Could Peter make a little height solo play here or no? No one's really on it right now. Where's Clix and Higgs at? I want to go back to Clix and Higgs. Do Clix and Higgs want it? Clix is kind of looking for it right now. I think Clix and Higgs want height. Clix and Higgs are gonna play height in game number 5. If they win off of height right here, this is a very good play. But if they end up dying like 10th or 9th because they run out of mats, then like, you know, but like they could secure the Cash Cup win almost. If Shadow and Virgo also have a bad game, but Clix and Higgs on high ground. Haven't had the greatest day off of height today. Cold gets hit down to 99 HP. Has no extra heals left as well. Peterbot still going as a solo. 85 builds for him. Gonna shockwave ahead here now. Still has 5 pizzas, 1 shockwave left. Mythic Combat AR. This could be a top 5 solo clutch game for Peter. Savage and Velo still alive in the end game. Peter's just going to be able to hold Magma and Slepsy here. He might be able to get a kill on one of these guys with the AR. Is he going to drop down for it? He's not going to drop down for it quite yet. Purple Shoddy as well. Yeah, he has really good loot. Ritual and Adra still alive. Wait, nope. Shadow and Virgo still alive as well, though. If Clix and Iggs want to win, they need to take this team down, and that's exactly who they're spraying right now. Shadow and Virgo still have solid mats, 40 builds from them each. Cold takes down Savage in the feed. Booga and Cray still going. Peter still going as a solo as well. Getting sprayed down, though, down to only 340 wood. Vino in curve right above them. Peter's going to almost use the rest of his mats on this rotate, down to only 22 builds. Finds a kill on the Bolts, though. Can he get the mat refresh? Bolts is going to end up full dying. He does find the mat refresh on it. Not a crazy mat refresh, though. Cold versus Peter, potentially. X Trio versus X Trio. Not going to find him, though. Vino's right above him. Top 9 situation here now for Peter. 6 kills for him. They have 8 total kills this game. Dead game, yeah, only 12 total teams left, 8 players. So, I mean, a lot of solos still left alive. Shadow and Virgo is still going. Clix and Higgs on height. Only 1 kill for them, though. Vino gets a big pump on the Dozier. And Vino's going to play the little edit reset play. Vino's left alive as a solo here. I didn't even realize Curve was dead. Cold ends up going down. Vino as a solo ends up going down. Peter go down? No, Peter's still alive. Peter with 7 kills. Found another kill while we went off of him. Top 5 game now for Peter. Ages and Ritual under him. Big pump right there from Peter. 142. Trying to get any spray down that he can. He needs a mat refresh. Ritual's 1 HP. Takes down his old trio. The player that he won multiple FNCSs with. Ager's on his wall. He has sickness, though. He can't play Storm for very long. Virgo's right there. Virgo's still alive. So first place is still alive. Clix is still alive behind him. And Peter goes down to Virgo. And Virgo and Shadow are going to top 3 yet another game. But this is Clix and Higgs' game to lose. But Virgo shockwaves up and ends up going down. And this is going to be a 2v1 between Clix and Higgs versus Eshu. Only 1 build for them, but it's going to be a 4 elim win for Clix and Higgs in game number 5. Okay, what does this leaderboard look like? It is a 1-point difference going into the last game of the day. Shadow and Virgo in first, Clix and Higgs in second, Ages and Ritual in third, Peter and Poyo top 4, Cold and Rapid in 5th, Dozier in 6th, Curve and Vino in 7th, Scare in 8th, Aviv in 9th, Acorn in 10th. You know what prediction we have to run, chat. Who wins the Cash Cup? Let's see. We'll do Clix Higgs. We'll do Shadow, Virgo, or we will do other. All right, chat. Vote on the prediction. Peter's gonna con Clix. Chat, do you guys think Peter's about to con Clix? Yes or no? Let me make sure that I run the ad as well, and then we can get into replays as soon as the game starts. I'm not even gonna open up any streams. I don't want to be spoiled with nothing. All right. I'm not opening up no streams here. We're staying on. Let me get the replay code. Okay. And go like that. Go like that. All right. Last game of the day, chat. Last game of the day. First Div Cup of an FNCS season. And there's a real chance that we could have a Clix and Higgs win in an FNCS season Div Cup. Clix finally doesn't stream a Div Cup finals, and there's a chance that they win the whole thing as well. We're just gonna stay on this leaderboard right here, chat. All right, no stream spoilers, no nothing like that. And last game of the day, bro. Last game. 1 point difference going into this game as well. 327 to 326. Chat, do you believe in the Clix Cash Cup win? Vote on the prediction if you do. Follow the stream if you guys are new as well. And we'll be able to get into the last game very soon here. Very, very soon. All right. Who won EU? Darman Demas won EU. Last game of the day. Let's go. Clix and Higgs with the fluke. How is this a fluke if they win? This is not a fluke. This is literally pretty much everybody's uncon besides Acord and Niamzo. First Div Cup with a new meta. This is a deserved win if they win, but Shadow and Virgo. Crazy consistency from them. They've had 1 game outside of the top 5 all day. Clix and Niggs, every single one of their games are inside of the top 10. Almost 3 wins for them, too. Chat, make sure you guys vote on the prediction. Who wins the Div Cup, man? Last game of the day. This has anybody else feel like this tournament went by fast today? Or is it just me? I feel like this is one of the fastest Div Cups we've ever had. Maybe it's just me, though. Yeah, no spoilers, chat. You will be banned if you spoilers. Full screen the stream if you want to make sure you don't get spoilers. And we will be going into replays right now. Let's go. Oh, no, we will not. I lied. All right. What about right now? Why are we lying? Chill, bro. Chill. Oh, nope. Still not going in yet. Right. Lying for fun. Chill, bro. Chill. Right. Now. Wait. Everybody chill. Everybody chill. Everybody chill. Bang. Let's go. 22 seconds as well. We basically got in here as soon as we could. All right, let's go. Last game of the day here. Do I watch the off spawn or do I watch Clix first? I guess they're right next to each other. This is a far bus as well. Okay, last game of the day. We'll see where Peter goes. We'll see if Clix is conned, and then obviously we'll watch the off spawn as well. Will Peter con Clix? Let's see. Peterbot jumps. I don't think this is a Peter conning Clix. Peter is... No, Peter's marking his drop spot right here. Alright, Peter's not conning him. Clix is good. And it looks like we just have our classic off spawn here. Do Josh and Yamzo get 6-0'd off spawn though, or 5-0'd I guess. Savage and Velo die in the feed last game, unfortunately. So Savage and Velo's tournament is over. Clix ends up getting uncon. And yo, Ice with the gifted sub to Nate. Appreciate you, Ice. Thank you, bro. W gifted. All right. Josh and Yamzo, last game of the day, trying not to get swept off spawn. He gets tagged once. He's a little bit scared to open the chest here. They're having a stalemate on who's opening the chest. Yamzo opens it, gets the gun. Bullets gets the gun over here, though. I think they both have guns. They do both have guns. Wait, Josh goes down, though. Is this a 1v1? Bolts is 1 HP. No, Acorn's still alive too. This is a 2v1. Yamzo only has 7 bullets left though. Yamzo kind of needs that loot right there. He has 1 build and 7 bullets. Bolts only has a shotgun. They both have double pumps. Yamzo's just gonna slide in there. And Acorn and Bolts hit the emote as well. And hit the 5-0 today. For the off spawn fight. Okay. Let's make sure we're skipped ahead. Wait, you said Bino got knocked? Hold on. Hold on, we will be there. Yeah, as soon as replay stops lagging. Wow, Vino's dead. Curve is full aggroing the reboot van here on the Con though. Con's going for the reboot. Curve is directly on him. I think this is a 1v1. Vino and Curve, unfortunately, had to fight off spawn a couple of games here. And Vino's dead in the last game, and it's down to a 1v1. Con's trying to play the reboot, but Curve is not going to let him. Ends up taking the tops. Curve was only down to 6 builds here. Has a pistol and a pump, though. Yo, and Ice with the 5 gifted as well. W Ice, man. If you guys got gifted a sub by Ice, make sure you guys tell him thank you. Appreciate you, Ice. Hey, W modding today also, Ice. First day modding. Appreciate you, bro. W5 gifted, W modding, you're the GOAT, Ice. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Make sure you guys thank Ice if you guys got gifted a sub. Alright, I want to make sure that I keep an eye on Peter, keep an eye on Clix. Alright, they're good. They're good. We also got to keep an eye on Shadow and Virgo. Let's make sure we filter this by points. So Shadow and Virgo are still 1 point ahead. Yo, Ice, appreciate you, bro. Alright, yeah, Shadow and Virgo are good. Okay, everybody's good so far. I saw Peter's arrows going a certain direction here. Okay. Let's just wait and see what happens. Let's wait and see what happens here. This looks like we might got a Peter lurking up behind Clix though. Oh my gosh, he's crouched. I mean, Poyo's just, oh, yo, Poyo, are we gonna crouch? Okay, Poyo's crouched too. No, man. He doesn't land on them. Where's Clix at? Oh my gosh. Clix and Higgs are gone. Clix and Higgs are gone. No. Clix and Higgs are not doing none of that today. They are gone. That is the fastest I've ever seen them leave wonky. And where's Peter and Poyo at? Are they still lurking here? Peter and Poyo have no clue. Clix and Higgs are gone. They're almost mid-map already. They knew, yeah. They knew that something was going to happen with Peter. And they're almost mid-map. Or what does their mats look like? 138 builds, 98 builds. Decent mats for them. I mean, Peter's just here in wonky alone now. Finally, they learn. I mean, yeah, it's smart for them to run away here, you know? But, like, this is also... Peter's in 4th right now, so... Like, you know Peter only plays for 1st, so, I mean, I wouldn't say this is, like, a full grief play from here. He's still trying to win, but... I wonder if he goes to Shadow and Virgo now. Shadow and Virgo are pretty much right next to each other. No, that's actually good. Wait. No way Clix and Higgs ran over here to fight Cold and Rapid. No way we run from Peter to run into Cold and Rapid. Oh my gosh, no. Alright, Cold and Rapid look like they're going to disengage. Cold and Rapid do disengage. Clix and Higgs are good. I think they're good. Okay. They're center zone. Kind of center zone. And they're good. Ritual gets hit for a decent amount of damage here versus Akira. But that's going to be 2 free kills for them. They're just farming EU players right now. Alright, and Peter, Poyo, are they still lurking around or did they realize that they're not here? Okay, I think they realized that they're not here. Nobody's in wonky. Wait, what did they just mark? Where did they just mark, chat? Do you guys see that marker? Okay. Are they going to go for the, Alright, they're going to take the loot on the vending machine. We'll keep an eye on them. We'll keep that tabbed. Alright, Clix and... Wait. Clix and Higgs and Shadow and Virgo are both in Dominion right now. This is 1st and 2nd place. I don't think they're going to end up fighting here, but... If Clix is able to find like a 3-2-1, Curve ends up going down in the feed too. No. Curve and Vino full dead, chat. Curve and Vino full dead. That is going to be no top 5 for them this Cash Cup. Alright, where is Peter and Poyo at? Okay, Peter and Poyo are going to hit the porta potty and they're going to go to the mountain. So, they don't know where Clix is at. Alright, going to their old drop spot here. Acorn and Bolts are still up there. This Div Cup is amazing. This has been a fun Div Cup. Oh, Agers and Ritual, though. Take over 1st place with those 2 kills that they ended up getting. Good comms on that. I didn't even realize that. Look at this leaderboard, chat. 1st place says 328. 2nd place says 327. 3rd place says 326. It is literally a 1 point difference between 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And Agers and Ritual are about to get a farm EU players again, because I don't know what in the world Hari is doing. Why are we just landing in the... We're taking a 50-50 pistol aim duel. All right. That's another, what, 4 points for Agers and Ritual? It's 4 points per kill, right, chat? That's what it is, 4 points per kill? And Agers and Ritual could just come out of nowhere and steal the Cash Cup win. 3 kills for Ritual already. Clix and Higgs are just going to be playing this passive. Shadow and Virgo starting to rotate in a little bit more here. Oh my gosh, what a finish this is about to be, chat. Wait, Peter and Poyo are fighting Acorn and Bolts. I thought there was a possibility of this happening. Peter is literally on Acorn's wall right here. 144 tag on the Acorn. Acorn instantly has to pop his splashes. Oh my gosh, look at the underpiece from Peter. Okay, I can't lie. Peter's been kind of flying in fights today. That is a crazy move out of him. And then Pollo versus Bolts gets a big tag on the Bolts. And that is going to be 4 kills for Peter and Pollo. They are still... Chat, somebody do the math on this. I'm not doing the math. 336 minus 273. They're still far away from the win. But, I mean... Why does Peter never key? He's been 63, 53, 63 points. Okay. 63 points off. They could get third. Yeah, I think the only way they either won or top 2 is if they keyed, or if they killed Clix or Shadow and Virgo. And like, obviously they tried to kill Clix, but Clix smartly ran away. So this is looking like probably a top 3 max type of placement for them. Pollo's getting tagged though. What was Pollo getting hit by here? All right, Pollo's just gonna pop the Chug Jug. Tyler and Kanata are next to Peter. Is Peter just solo keying Kanata and Tyler? Is Peter just trying to drop a 20 bomb right now? Peter's on Kanata's wall here. Ends up taking the wall. Pollo's going from the other angle. Tyler is just getting pinched. Tyler, his own duo, saying that he's the worst duo in Fortnite. What do they got in a 2v2 versus Peterbot and Pollo? Pollo going for the other side wall here. Oh my gosh, Tyler though, getting aggro onto Pollo. Almost gets a double-headed play. Not able to find anything though. And then Peter's just gonna go back to the top. Kanata's looking through the cone. Peters takes the wall. No real like big damage yet from either of the players here in this fight. Peter and Pollo though, they know they need a high kill win if they want to somehow be able to win finals. Tyler gets a nice little 70 tag back onto Peter. When do they say this fight is enough though? Because they are, I mean, Tyler and Kanata holding their own right now. Tyler's pretty much the only one that's done any damage in this fight too. Peter's going for tops, not able to find anything. Just gonna keep slowly taking walls here. Yeah, I mean, if Peter and Pollo can get the kills here, then I mean, what? They'd be at 6? Oh my, only a 40 tag though from Peter. Good wall take from him. Pump, unfortunately, only hits for 40 though. But Tyler and Kanata are kind of split here. And Peter, oh my goodness, Peter is flying on Tyler. Not able to find anything yet. He is just full aggro jumping in. Pollo's getting the shockwave effect. Peter gets hit for a lot though. Tyler with some big return damage onto Peter. And this is where Kanata and Tyler have to aggro. Kanata has to aggro them here. Peter has 0 builds. Peter has no mats. Pollo drops him 12 builds here. Kanata and Tyler putting up a real fight versus Peter here. I mean, they each only have 10 builds each, and Tyler is going to try to run away. If Tyler running away is almost the worst possible situation for them here, they have to just full commit. They either die here or they get the kills. Because they literally have no mats. I mean, Tyler, though, we got to give him some credit. He's been putting in pain in this fight. I don't know if I've seen Kanata even shoot his gun yet. Kanata's going for a little lurk play, though. Peter's going for the lurk play back. Peter only has 1 build. Zone is pulling far now. Kanata finally gets some damage onto Peter. Peter's down to only 64 HP. They're so split right now. I mean, Peter has no mats. Peter just has to jump in, but none of these builds are even theirs. Pollo's gonna try to jump in. Pollo takes the wall, gets the edit reset, does a 30 tag. This is just such a grief fight for them. I don't even know how they recover even if they win this fight. And nothing happens still. Okay. Someone's got to go down eventually here, right? Someone just got cracked. Tyler ends up going down to Peter, and it's going to be a 2v1 for Kanata. How long can Kanata stall this out, though? They need to kill Kanata fast here. And they're going to end up killing him. All right. 6 kills for Peter and Pollo, but how long was that fight, chat? That felt like at least 5 minutes right there. Look how far the zone is. The zone pulls to Battlewood in Peter and Pollo. They got to instantly go. Pollo has 1 build. They only have 2 med kits as well. Okay. Where is Clix? Clix and Ig still good? The worst duo selling Kanata, I guess. Tyler played good that fight. Alright, Clix says 113 builds. Higgs has 128. Ritual and Agers are our new first place POV. They are in the storm here, though. Very good loot for both of them, though. And then Shadow and Virgo also looking pretty solid. Far rotate for them. I mean, this zone literally pulls as far as it possibly could for Peter. Are Peter and Pollo about to keep Vico over here, too? Okay, now Vico's pretty far from them. They're just going to go buy whites from the vending machine. And I don't think they can really make too much out of this game, though. It's going to be difficult. Let's see how Agers and Ritual rotate in here. The team that has to rotate the farthest, I mean, so far so good. First place right here. If they go down, it's going to be up to Clix and Higgs versus Shadow and Virgo. But these guys were the most consistent team in Season 1. They're looking to continue that trend in Season 2 here, in FNCS season, and show why they might be our FNCS favorites. With only one more Div Cup to go, Rapid ends up getting fried. Clix and Higgs rotating in here. Let's see how Clix makes this rotate. 230 or 250 above for them now. He's going to shoot back at Agers. Dude, Clix has been next to like either Agers or Shadow like this whole game. I swear the script writers are cooking something crazy here. They've literally been, like the top 3 on the leaderboard have been next to each other for like this whole game, I feel like. Higgs is going to shockwave them in here. Ooh. Not the greatest shockwave though, directly into Scare. And that is going to take about 100 HP away from Higgs. Wait, Shadow also gets cracked though. I saw Cold end up going down, but Shadow and Virgo are 57 below. Shadow and Virgo 57 below here. Need to find Surge somewhere. Need to just barely get into zone here as well. Shadow and Virgo, if you're a Clix fan, you want them to end up going down here. They're just continuing to go more down Surge though. 98 below for them. Virgo's in the storm. Not able to find anything yet. Ritual finds a kill on the feed. And actually, I think he got the full kill on the Pablo. 11 below for them. Good tags right there to put them 61 above. But I wouldn't be surprised if their Surge ended up flipping soon here. 41. Yep, 26 below, and they're getting ticked to Surge. This is one of the duos in the top 3 right now. But Surge goes away. Did Peter and Pollo end up getting in zone, by the way? They did. What is, oh my gosh, they have no mats. 18 builds in 21 builds for Peter and Pollo here. Peter and Pollo need to pretty much box hop again and find like a full mat refresh. Do they even have any shockwaves? They have 1 shockwave. And Peter's about to use their last shockwave. Okay, let's go to Clix and Higgs here. Clix and Higgs rotating in as well. 102 above for them. We'll go back to Shadow and Virgo's Surge in a little bit, but this is a awkward spot kind of for Clix and Higgs. Clix is kind of trying to get the loot. He ends up dropping his shotgun though. Does he realize that he dropped his shotgun? Clix. Replays. Big replay lag here. Okay, we're back. Clix gets his shotgun back as well. Only 80 above for Clix and Higgs. What is Shadow and Virgo? 180 below for Shadow and Virgo. Their Surge is rough. And it's just going to keep going down from here. Wait, Ritual goes down. Ritual ends up dying. Ritual's dead. Agers left alive as a solo here. Pollo kills Ritual. It's Peter and Pollo that end up killing Ritual. Pollo basically has 555 now. He's going to split the mats to Peter too. And Agers is going to be forced to solo clutch in the last game of the day. Clix and Higgs are arguably the duo that's in the best spot here out of the top 3 right now. Because, I mean, Shadow and Virgo, their Surge has to be trash still. Yeah, Shadow and Virgo, Surge is bad. Agers is a solo. And Clix and Higgs are kind of the only duo right now that are, like, actually looking, I mean, like they have a chance in this game. Peter clutch, I mean, can Peter come? I mean, Peter's at what, 285? Peter's not a crazy amount behind. Peter finds a kill into Cold as well. 8 kills for them, 1,000 above. Can replay stop lagging, please? Agers dies. Agers ends up going down. Agers and Ritual full dead. Shadow and Virgo 26 above. Replays, please. Just please replays. Just work. We have 1 game left. Just stop freezing, please. Oh my gosh, what a last game here. All right, let's see what Clix and Higgs are. Clix and Higgs, 288 above, 90 builds for Clix, 111 for Higgs here. They are getting sprayed in the side. How much is Peter down? I mean, not the worst, but not the greatest still. All right, Peter and Pollo with 8 kills. Literally trying to drop like a 15 kill win in the last game of the day. Peter has a mythic shotgun. Oh my gosh, this endgame is about to be cinema. Does Peter have a chance here? Like, does he actually have a chance to win it? Peter is mythic. They still need some kills though. Pollo is purple pump. They're still kind of just aggroing players on the walls. Okay, let's go back to Shadow here. Shadow though is fighting a Beeb. 313 below Shadow Bucky. Oh my gosh, max pump on the Peter though. Speaking of Peter, he gets max pump by Shadow. Still 126 below though. 126 below for Shadow. Clix and Higgs still alive in this as well. 52 above for Clix. I mean, Shadow and Virgo have been staying alive for so long, even though for how long they've been below Surge. 47 players left alive. Stacked endgame here. Peter's directly under Shadow and Virgo. And they're getting ticked by Surge. Shadow and Virgo are getting ticked. They're going to try to pop the rest of their big pots here now. Where's Clix at? Clix is 17 above. Wait, Loki, can we go emote only or sub only for this endgame right here for no spoilers? All right, Clix and X 7 below. Clix is also getting ticked to Surge. Oh my gosh, I don't even know who to watch. Virgo goes down. Virgo's dead. It's only Shadow left alive here. Shadow 238 below. No shield, nothing. Popping a med kit. Aegis and Ritual are dead. Shadow's only 97 HP. Can Shadow solo clutch the Cash Cup win for them? Let's go back to Clix and Higgs. Clix and Higgs just have to stay alive. I mean, that's exactly what they're doing right now. But Peterbot and Pollo on 297 are what, 37 points off? The only way I see Peter winning here is if Clix dies and then Peter wins this game. This could be a top 2 for Peter still, maybe? Shadow is dead. Clix and Higgs, first place. Clix just has to stay alive. And Clix and Higgs going for high ground as well. In the last game of the day, would this be 3 straight wins? Would this be 3 straight game wins for Clix and Higgs if they're able to win? Pollo finds another kill though. 9 kills for Peter and Pollo. This is one of the best last games of a Div Cup that I have seen in such a long time. I mean, honestly, maybe ever. Peter and Pollo with 9 kills as a duo. Mythic pump for Peter still. I don't even know how they made it this far in the game. Going for pre-edits. Peter's getting a little aggro here, not able to find nothing though. Clix gets hit for a lot though. There's people going for Clix and Higgs' height. Clix and Higgs have to drop down. They're no longer on high ground. Higgs is down to only 12 builds, 16 builds for Clix. Oh no, we gotta stay on Clix here. 0 kills from them also. This is not a very high point game for them. They're gonna pop the pizza back zone. Aloe is the one going for height here. Is there a way that Peter and Pollo could look for height here? Peter and Pollo not looking up for height. They don't really have the mats to do so. Let's go back to Clix and Higgs. They're just going to be able to stay in their tarp. Luckily for them, zone does pull back as well. And Clix and Higgs, 0 kills still. But all they have to do is stay alive. That's what we said at the beginning of this game, and that's exactly what they have done. Peterbot finds a kill, his 5th kill of the game, 9 for them total here. 27 players left alive, 15 total duos. Peter and Pollo up to 319. They're in second. Wait, actually, I don't know if they're in second or not because the teams above them died. But this could still be a second place game for them. Clix and Higgs just ratting through, popping all of their pizzas. Not fighting anybody. Just trying to milk out as many placement points as they possibly can. Peterbot's kind of next to them here, though. Peterbot running low on builds. Pollo gets hit for a lot. It's Reet and Hobby. Hobby ends up going down, though. Did Pollo get the kill there? Clix finds a kill onto Hobby. Wait, no. Clix is the one that ends up finding it. Clix gets his first kill of the game. Peter and Pollo still alive. Both of them are so weak. No heals for Peter. Peter is 54 HP. Top 9 situation here, and they're gonna fight each other, and Clix is gonna take down Peter, but Higgs takes down Peter. Oh my gosh. Pollo, solo clutch. Clix, or wait, Clix is dead. Clix is fully dead. It's only down to Peter. Or Poyo, I mean. Poyo with 7 kills. If Poyo can get a solo clutch, can he win? Poyo has 349. Clix and Higgs died on 364. If Poyo wins this game, can he win? He only has 1 build, though. This would have to be one of the craziest solo clutches. If they're somehow going to win this thing, there's a player on his wall, and that's a free kill for Poyo on the Veer. 13 kills for Peter and Poyo this game. Top 4 situation here. Poyo needs 7 more points to win the Cash Cup. 7 points for Poyo. 150 tag on the Sphinx. He takes down Sphinx as well. Sphinx is dead. Poyo can jump in on the Muzz. 140 tag on the Muzz. He has no mats though. He hasn't got the full kill yet either. He needs to stay alive for the full kill. Every placement points matter. Another max pump. Everybody's so healthy. He gets the full kill. 361. Poyo goes down. Poyo goes down. I think that's going to be a 2nd place for Peter and Poyo, but maybe some points rolled in for them. Wait, take it off of emote only. Put it back on normal. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a final game. I think that might be a Clix win, but the fact that Peter and Poyo even made that close is insane. Indulger and Eshu last game. Wait, 340? Hold on. Can Dozier and Eshu win here? I don't think they can, right? Clix finished on like 370 and they don't even win the game. Aloe and Listen win the last game of the day. But oh my gosh. That is a 3-point Cash Cup win for Clix in Higgs. 364 points for them. 2 out of 6 game wins. 19 total elims. 5.1 average placement every single game. Inside of the top 10 for them. Peter and Poyo though. 2nd place. The fact that Peter and Poyo almost won is actually insane. Like, all credit to them. They made that last game insane. Whether you love or hate Peter, you can't lie. I mean, he makes stuff entertaining, bro. Eshu and Dolger finished 3rd. Ritual and Adrius in 4th. Shadow and Virgo in 5th. Cold in 6th. Curb in 7th. Scare in 8th. Listen in 9th. Muzz in 10th. Let me get this tweet out right here. Let me tweet this out real quick. Hold on, chat. Let me tweet this out. Oh my gosh. That was actually an insane finish, bro. Chat, I need everybody to say W Div Cup right now. We're in an FNCS season, and that's the first Div Cup that we get. W Div Cup, man. First NA Div Cup by 3 points. What a... Oh my gosh, chat. Oh my gosh. Are Clix and Higgs back, chat? Yes or no? Are Clix and Higgs back? Hold on. Make sure you guys like the tweet as well. Make sure you guys like the tweet. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Like the tweet, chat. Like the tweet. Like the tweet and comment. Holy. What a Div Cup, man. What a Div Cup. What a game. That was one of the most entertaining final games I have ever seen. Alright though, chat. I'm gonna go get working on this video. Dang, Ritual finished with the most kills, 18. Shout out Ritual, man. Shout out to Ritual. Peter's talking trash. Right, I'll watch it off stream. I'll watch it off stream, but I'm gonna make sure that I go get cooking on this video now, because this is gonna be a crazy video, man. Appreciate everybody that stopped by the stream though. Did we pay out the prediction? Yeah, we did pay out the prediction. Appreciate everybody that was here. Make sure you guys follow the stream if you're new. Appreciate all the subs, all the gifted, all the follows, all the subs on YouTube as well. W stream, man. What a start to an FNCS season. I mean, bro, you can't tell me that you guys don't love Fortnite, man. Like, what a finish, bro. What a finish. W stream, though, chat. How dare you not put Clix in the top 5? That's on me, bro. I'll take all accountability for that. That's on me. 100%. Appreciate everybody that stopped by today, though, chat. W stream. See you guys for the video in a couple hours. Let me go get cooking, chat. Let me go get cooking.